gets him really so far from Bamia as he's trying to find something. D-Light's going to slap Blaze away. Okay, side air from Blaze is going to put Godly back off stage.
Wait, this is
Recovery's
when
gonna
it,
hit Blaze,
this
put
is
some more damage.
semifinals?
This
Holy
is so
shit.
close, Keg. This really is going to come down to these last couple
What an
interactions here on the
extreme
final
start.
stocks.
Side
Acno going to
sig.
clear it out. Side sig from the Ada.
Deep down, tries to find the recovery. Pogo instead. No, Godly evades both. Bamia sent far, far away, leaving Godly to his own devices. The Bamia does make it back. Godly without a weapon. Follow through, but Blaze, that's a Sair coming out. Will it be? Oh no, the recovery. He didn't think he'd catch Bamia.
No, he didn't, and he didn't put himself in position for it. He was not expecting to hit that. The Acno's going to go ahead and take Godly out. Now the 2v1 Bamia. Do you have an answer? Do you have some sort of rebuttal? No. Acno Blaze, tie us up. We're all tied up in game number 3 because that's the only way these sets are allowed to go.
This is such a hard set.
It's gotta be game 5, dude. It's gotta be, man.
Acno and Blaze, they're back.
When we see a deficit, I kind of crutch
The
and default to. I just
2v2
switch to Legends.
champions of the EU are back.
Do not do that in this matchup. Everybody knows exactly what they need to do, how to play it, and the macros, the big
Oh my
picture of what's
God.
happening for both these teams has been changing on the fly. It's only been 2 games, but every game we've seen so far.
I don't know if Godly and Bama can beat
I
them,
honestly,
honestly.
no legend swaps, but I wouldn't mind seeing Acno go on the Diana.
I need that. Well, I think we're getting a meta regardless.
He's
chat,
just
but-
he's such a master of that weapon. I think that it might be able to give them a little bit of advantage. But then again, he's a professional. I'm not. He knows something that I don't. But I think the bow and the Diana swap might be able to help him out a little bit. But you know what? You don't even need it yet.
Make sure
I'm
everything's
down for that.
good.
I'm just thinking maybe the slower startups of the signatures might not be great.
Okay,
It seems like more endgame we see Acno start bringing out Spear Sigs more. I think just setting them up off of Diana might be a little bit tougher.
Yeah, for sure, for
I
sure.
knew it.
Okay.
Had to fix the audio. That's my bad,
setup
Joe.
there, but Acno being able to shut it down, interrupt that team combo, and now Blaze and Acno fighting back with the offense just a little bit. Okay, reaching over the down air. Godly's going to easily punish that. Back-to-back side airs is going to go ahead and disarm Acno. He does sneak down there.
Wonderful!
Sneak down there.
Well, what the hell? I just realized Godly's the one on
clean the house.
Barraza.
That was such a great find from
I guess
Blaze,
Bamia
getting that
can't
side
play
signal on
blasters.
Sword. Acno in a position now where it could be scary. Bamia goes for a very late signature. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. And Acno does it again. I think the whole reason why he's
I can't believe Blaze isn't on Ulgrim. This is like...
Yeah, I mean, it really is put in work. There we go. Just a grab the cancel reversal side sig. It's fine. He got punished for it that time, though, but that is going to be his first stock. Godly fighting on his third one, getting some good extra credit here. I say that the recovery off the sword is going to go ahead and send him up to the blast zone as we see his sidekick carrying back in and immediately go straight to the axe, straight to downlight, and straight to putting more damage on Blaze.
Great spot dodge from Blaze's and evading Godly's there. That was wonderful work, and unfortunately at this point, again, even game, it's looking good, but Godly and Bamia are starting to lose their spot overall. They haven't found a comfortable positioning that can't be punished. Once again, catching the landing, but Blaze is there, side sig is out, Bamia caught out.
Acno just letting the nairs rip off the blasters and caught a couple of them. Some good damage build up nonetheless. So we see though everybody's starting to get down into the knockout.
Oh, wait, did he hit that true?
No, he's going to be sent up to that top 45 and onto his final stock. Blaze has no option. You see the sweat beads out. And now Acno needs to avoid this 2v1 for just a second.
Oh, no.
Great weapon throw from Acno. It saved his entire stock.
Ooh, that's
Godly
huge.
has to be the one, the savior out here. Bamia needs to play a little bit more safe, but Godly's pushed so far out of the way. It allows Blaze and Co to go for a 2v1. Bamia is playing aggressive. He knows that playing the evasion game is going to be a failed effort. Blaze has been on his
Ooh.
tail. Neutral sig is out.
Oh my God, wait.
Godly
Wait.
absolutely can
Oh
do
my
this.
God.
If there's anybody that plays European Brawlhalla that can
Oh my God, they're on demon time. Acno and Blaze are on demon time.
all over him, not letting him breathe, not letting him get any sort
Godly
of
could
offense.
win,
Ooh,
but I
actually
don't
getting quite a bit
know.
of space here.
It's a reversal
Wait a
game
second.
one.
They're
Oh yeah, no, it's for...
here.
Oh! No! How do you drop that? Nah. They're still washed. There's no way.
He's doing a great job. He's looking for an opening. Blaze has been very good about closing down those gaps, ensuring that there is no safe opening. Acno there for the follow-up.
Okay, nice.
You've been an Acno Blaze enjoyer for a long time. This should be the sign that they are back.
I love it.
Dynamic duo to shut down what seems to be the big bad of EU. Maybe even the big bad of Brawlhalla wholesale. And Godly still gets away. He escapes all but briefly. Sarah's out. Godly looks for a way back in. Akno's there for that final follow-up. But what will it be? Blaze is there for the initial.
Oh my god.
Interruption, man.
Nice.
Neutral sig again.
Well, not. I don't know who to go for. Even though Godly's in Legion, I don't know. I love both of these teams so much.
What a great usage of that
No
kid.
way.
And that's going to put them up 2-1. They are one game away from sending Godly and Bamia down to elimination side. I'm telling you, it is a day of Akno plays. Nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me.
Somebody on this desk that wasn't me predicted that. I think it was Sparky.
Because Sparky knows ball.
Yeah, Sparky knows ball. He's been around for a long time.
The bald men cannot be wrong. We are bald and beautiful, and we are always right.
The hair is a nerf.
No, yes, it is. You're nerfed by your hair, Keg. All right.
Next pre-show, Walt and I will shave our heads. I'm sure he'll agree to that.
We're going to get into this game number 4 with Akno and Blaze having the advantage here. They're going to try and shut it down here and avoid a game 5 situation against Bamia and Godly.
Look, man, I feel like we've seen the full gambit between these two, and it's only been 3 games. This is elimination point right now, and we already know how scary the ocean down below for elimination has been.
Yeah.
When seed number 1 is down there lurking and wanting to get back in the grand finals. What a shutdown there.
Yeah, there's nothing but sharks down there elimination side at this point. Nothing but sharks. There are no fish left.
Absolutely not.
Bamia trying to let that down stick rip over the side of the stage.
Bro, Akno, what are you doing?
Neutral stick coming out from Bamia as well. Trying to work that Devil Gen kit there just a little bit. Gonna sit him out though. Akno trying to reach with the side air. Nobody was home.
Nice.
Bamia, the ground pound off that bow.
Oh.
Such a powerful ground pound. That's also gonna send Bamia up and out off the blast zone. Blaze holding on to that first stock. Ooh, still holding on. Not enough force or damage to be able to take him off the top there yet, as he is desperately trying to stay out of the way of Bamia's gauntlets here. His Akno, for some reason, on the entire other side of the stage, not giving any support to his teammate at all whatsoever.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just a matter of resetting the damage, ensuring that they could both be on the same exact mode.
Absolutely.
Bamia has been struggling in these 1v1s against Blaze. I'm happy he's still looking for the aggress. He's not faltering. He's not succumbing to really any of that pressure, but he needs to find those follow-ups immediately. This sword from Blaze has been so powerful.
Has been powerful indeed. Blaze trying to set up their Akno. Nice signature. Gonna go ahead and put some big damage against Bamia there. As Blaze goes, oh, let that side stick kind of just rip over there. But no punishment from Bamia, being very careful. They're not trying to let themselves get in any 2v1 combo from red team here, as Bamia's doing a really good job staying out of harm's way. As he comes back over the side of the stage, Pogo is going to go ahead and send them down, and that could be Bamia's winner side stock right there. Godly's as well. They are poised. They are set up to do it, Keg.
It's elimination side right now for the stocks of Godly and Bamia. They are in winners.
Oh my.
Out on these stocks. They're going down to the elimination side, and it's one
No,
of the scariest we've seen all
they're
year.
freaking out.
2 stocks now for both Akno and Blaze. They'll hold the line.
Hold the line indeed, and really just have to play carefully and just play smartly here.
Oh, what a weapon throw.
Akno saving his teammate there.
Nice.
Okay, weapon throw out. That's going to send Blaze onto his final. But no, if you're red team, as long as you just play conservative and just play smart here, you should be in a pretty good spot. Although they got rid of their stocks pretty early, not a whole lot of extra credit to be found off of those second stocks. So now Bamia and Godly, their chance of being able to take this just went up just a little bit here.
Oh my Godly.
Getting kind of scary. He went for a neutral sig, and unfortunately that caught Blaze.
No.
That was not the time for team damage, but the D-sig.
Oh, what a dodge.
Deep red on 1.
The side stick is just so fast off the Ada, bro.
It is.
Like, it's so hard to punish. There we go, using the stop platform, the side light.
No, Godly.
Godly is down. God and Bamia being
Oh my gosh, I instinctively had a feeling Akno and Blaze were gonna win, but I was at least expecting to go to game 5.
What option do you have if you're a Bamia? What do you do? Oh, wait, run away.
Nair is out. Recovery underway. Bamia playing a very safe game right now. Anything at all, a molecule of damage will send him down to the lower bracket. Blaze is just looking for that chance. You don't want to mess it up here. We've seen these spots
No, fuck, bro.
That's gonna be a lower bracket run now.
We're chilling though. We're in losers.
Well done. What a fun set as well. Godly and Bond is just not quite being able to get done. They denied us the game 5. I feel a little personally, I've taken that a little personal, but that's fine, that's fine. Agno and Blaze looking fantastic here, and moving forward here in winner's side, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the replays here and see exactly how the synergy got it done, but they did look fantastic, especially here. You see it was just business as usual. Blaze just sitting back, looking for the perfect opportunity. Side air is gonna finish it, and that, like I said, that is going to end Bomb getting Godly's winner's side run.
I mean, look, Agno Blaze, you're right, man. They're back. They're looking really, really good.
It's too good. There's so much nostalgia there, and it seems like it's been, I want to say, like 2 or 3 years since they've really played with each other.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a while, bro. I'm sure I'm wrong on the exact time, but it really does seem like it has been a while. But it's so good to see them back on the same team, and they are going to be advancing to winners finals to face Bakonko and Talati here in just a little bit.
That's going to be a scary matchup. I can only imagine we're going to be seeing Talati bring back the Sidra up against the
wait,
Mando
what the
pick
fuck?
that Agno has. That's going to be a very tough matchup for both those players.
Absolutely, but we have plenty. Oh, let's take a look at where we've been. We have
Damn.
been on a whole
What?
vacation today.
Yeah,
we have been
this
on
is
a whole
looking good.
trip. As we see Godly and Bamia, they got that 3-2 advance against Anais and Purchi, just to come up and fall 1-3 to Acno and Blaze. XJ Cool J and S-Grape, they're down the elimination side, down there fighting for their run. Bakonko and Talati in winners finals. I did not have that on my bingo card, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, I've been perusing chat just a little bit between our breaks, and everybody wants Bakonko to win.
I mean,
Ooh, I do like that orb skin. I might have to go for that.
He's especially over the last year
7
and a half,
hours?
he's just gotten so good.
Yeah, I can get all
We
that.
see him keep finishing better and better and better.
Back
so
to the stream.
congratulations to him already with an guaranteed top 3 finish, being in winners finals. So kudos to him. Unfortunately, that is going to do it for you and I. I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining us. I want to give a shout out to my boys over at Spartans for checking out some Brawlhalla today. Where can they find you, Keg?
Oh man, you can find me on all the social medias, maybe even too many. Keg shouts on pretty much all of them. Would love to have you, and I'm so thankful to be here too, man.
Absolutely. We'll be back in a little bit. We're going to finish out South America here later this afternoon, but we are going to take a well-deserved break. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Everybody, I am joined by Godly and Bamia. Godly and Bamia just coming up with a win over Naze and Purchi. Godly, one of the GOATs of EU.
Oh god, we go. Oh man. Hey, don't you fucking pause stream. No. It gave me a fucking ad. You're diabolical.
Just the thing to help you save. You can get $0 delivery fees on eligible Grubhub orders. Like that snack haul for me.
Guys, this is the first time that you're teaming together. How did this?
Bro! Let me hear my boy.
What's going on?
It just happened, you know, like I came back from mid-season. I mean, was going back to playing with Ty, and I just needed a teammate, and I just needed to hook someone up, and I hooked up Bamia. I was like, we just had to get to work. That's why we're here now.
You know, thankfully Goldie picked me up, and hopefully we can do something good today, this tournament.
Yeah, no, you guys are doing super well so far. You're still in winning side. Such a good place to be in. Really quickly, how did you just feel about your last set? How did you feel about going up against double?
What that?
It was a game 5.
Oh shit.
What's up, Cypher?
Yo, what's up, bro?
It's slightly stressful because, you know,
I don't know what's going on with
really
EU,
annoying weapon to fight.
Oof.
but
to be
this
honest,
whole
like,
turn looks like
as
a
close as
fluke.
it got,
It's
like, I had to worry.
yeah, it's weird.
Before.
It's
So I don't worry
gimmicky
too much
as
about
shit,
playing them
bro.
now.
Honestly, as soon as I saw Acno and Blaze back, I was like, yeah, they're beating Godly and Godly Taya. But I was at least expecting it to go to game 5.
It's Godly Bamia.
Oh,
The
Bamia,
thing-
yeah.
The thing is,
end of the day, like,
Godly chose the wrong teammate. Bamia's a ones player, not a twos.
Yeah. Which I didn't do necessarily bad, but like, damn. I was expecting at least to go to game 5.
What's
And
up with that?
Ty's
What's going
teaming
on?
with Ahmed.
Yeah.
That was just not happening.
Really strong.
Yeah.
I just feel
I don't know.
confident playing it,
I'm not
in
necessarily
our,
in.
like team comp, like we do
Yeah.
have, like the double gauntlets there too if the barrage is not working, but it's very situational.
No, it's just been
I can
crazy.
play everything. So in our comp, like you might see me on the Wushang, and like against other players maybe, but like it depends on the situation. The Barraza feels comfortable right now.
This whole tournament is just so buggy.
Yeah.
I'm very good at playing
I'm
around.
worried about S. I'm worried about S and EU.
Oh,
I'm SC and NA tomorrow.
Maybe
Yeah.
in a way where I'm like, maybe I need
Hopefully
I know
it's
them
not
practice.
horrible.
make the appropriate adaptation.
Wait, yeah, SA is today, and then NA is tomorrow. I'm worried about NA because I know NA is gonna be some stupid bracket stuff.
Yeah. Fucking ones was like history breaking, bro. That shit was. I was not expecting that.
Gimu getting ninth kind of shocked the world.
Yeah, literally. Not even top 8, which is wild. That dude Fio was just on fucking demon mode. He played like fucking amazing, which kind of sucks. Yeah.
That dude is actually insane. His blasters are annoying though.
Yeah. Like he played that fucking good. I wish he could have gotten a little bit higher, honestly. He definitely could have played. I think he just got burnt out after he beat Mark, honestly.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Mark is like, you legit just have to wait him out.
Yeah.
Play very confident. We're not gonna say too much. Don't want to jinx ourselves, Gonna do our best.
It was lovely having you, and yeah, best of luck. We're all cheering you on. We're all supporting you. No bias, and good luck with the rest of the tournament.
Thanks.
Appreciate you. You guys take care.
Oh. Okay. Got 4 minutes. You can load me up a ranked 1 scan.
I need a top 8 or top 32 tomorrow.
Yeah.
genuinely need it.
Same. I feel like me and Sword can probably get into top 32.
Oh, yeah, yeah, man.
Nah, bro. Watch, it's gonna fucking happen. It's gonna happen, bro.
Y'all lack so much chemistry in terms, bro. Dude, y'all playstyle it just can't easily be countered.
Nah. We've been like beating a bunch of pros back to back to back. So
like who?
We beat Mark Balloon, we beat Money, we've beaten like 8 or 9 finalists. We beat
Do you have a
Radish.
screenshot of beating Mark and Balloon?
Yes, I'll send it to you right this second. And it was like an actual game. It's not like we like fucking like it's an actual, like game set. Wait, are you
Well,
Maximilian? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let me just type real quick. Okay. Oh. You might be.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
Let me check real quick.
You miss Snapdash. It kind of made the game fun.
Yeah.
It's like, but I will say this: I'm glad they took it out because people were like low-key Snapdash boosted.
Yeah, it's crazy how like until they realized how bad it was, honestly.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, let me.
Like as soon as Snapdash was gone, you seen people who were like Snapdash abused, not even in top 50 in the leaderboard.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Okay, here it is. Scroll all the way fucking up for some reason. There we go. Okay.
Tomorrow I will top 32. I will top 8. Matter of fact, I will top 8.
Shit, who's your teammate?
Winter.
Winter.
Winter with a Q in it.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think he's the finalist, right?
She's not a finalist.
Oh, he's not a finalist?
You think the Winter time?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, cause yeah, we beat him, so I don't know if that's who you're playing with, but
Winter time's like WTXL.
yeah. And I might have more. Like that's definitely our best beat, so the other ones are just kind of like mid-ish shit, you know? But I have others. My fucking file manager has been like weird as shit. It's not saving. Like it'll go into my downloads and then that shit just disappears. But no, we've been beating a bunch of finalists back and forth and some pros, but didn't get its ranked. Like we beat Meggy and Radish in the community tournament. That I think it was in SIG, the last following one, and we got 25th. But fucking like
Y'all could probably get top 32, but it depends how your bracket goes.
yeah, dude, our brackets are fucking cursed, bro. I'm telling you, every single major we would win our first 2 games, and I'm not exaggerating, we would go against like seed 3 or 4 every fucking game. Every fucking tourney. So then we would get some of the losers and fight
honestly,
like
if I were you, I wouldn't even care about the seed. I would just still put my heart out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the seed anymore. Like, I'm confident. I don't really care who we play. As long as I don't get, like, fucking Zen Hideaway or anything, then I'm honestly fine.
That's what you should worry about who you fight. Just play your heart out.
Yeah.
And just expect a decent outcome.
Yeah. Shit.
I just want them to buff Ulgrim so Winter can get back on Ulgrim and I could play Tesca.
Yeah. Honestly, looking back at it, I was definitely Ulgrim carried, like, heavily. But, like, I've been going back and forth with picks. I was gonna play Jhin into Brynn with Sora, but,
That's
like...
not smart.
Yeah. Literally, bro, like, because I'm literally using string weapons, and I can just not get any good damage or KOs. So it literally looks like he's just carrying, like, he's getting, like, 6 KOs and, like, 800 damage, and I'm getting, like, 300, because I'm just feeding him the KOs for follow-up.
Who's playing the support? Who's playing the aggro?
He's playing aggro, I'm playing support.
Okay, so then that should not really be an issue, unless, like, it's actually, like, a consistent thing.
Yeah. Like, it's not a bad thing, it's just, like, if we were to get top 8, and they saw that on stream, it would look like I'd be getting carried as shit. And I don't want my first time being on top 8 to look like I'm getting carried, basically. So, I was just like, fuck that. And there was already some flaws in that comp anyway. It was too much to try and refine. So as of right now, I'm playing like fucking Red Raptor and fucking Tesca. Because Boots is a good string weapon and it hits hard, so it's like I can be free and still hit hard instead of like playing Bow or Gaunts. Which Gaunts aren't necessarily bad. They're like one of the best weapons in 2s.
What I realized about pros, and I will say this, once you have a title, they want to start adding you.
Yeah.
And it's like, gang, that shows the type of person you are.
Yeah. Kind of depressing. I think it's just their ego, to be real, though.
It's not that. Yeah, it's actually that. Never mind.
Yeah.
I would say it's not that, but yeah,
it's a good portion, but like I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of expected him to like step away.
Munir and Jakey.
People will kind of go back to old
reliable. Yeah, because they won like 2 community tourneys back to back.
Oh, wait. I know the US probably wrong, but ain't no way they're doing double Tesca.
Oh, it looks like we have a Munir interview here that we're going to be playing for you in just a few moments before we get into this match coming up. It's going to be XJ Cool J versus Jakey and Munir. Let's hear from Munir on how he feels about what's kind of going on today. Hey.
No. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Wonder what happened to Sophia.
I'm currently on the line with
Oh my god, get this dude off the screen.
They got dropped.
Damn.
Jakey dropped Saphir for Munir.
I mean, that's a good drop. That's a really good drop, but
at the same time, that's like the new version of Spyrox and Coco.
Yeah,
So
kind
like
of sucks.
dropping your teammate that actually stuck with you through thick and thin is kind of crazy.
Yeah, Jake and Saphir, they weren't like a top tier like team, but they were still really fucking insane.
All right. I mean, are there any teams left in the tourney right now that you are worried about moving forward?
No, of course not.
No, not really worried. It's just
Man, they lying, bro. I'm literally predicting top 3. It's gonna be Jakey, Munir, Godly,
anything could happen. Just
my brain's farting, and his teammate, and then Acnoblaze.
In all honesty, I don't think I don't think Godly and Bobby is gonna make it top 3.
You don't think so?
No biasness. I don't think they're making it far.
Yeah,
I agree.
no, I know what you mean. Like,
we play, we'll win the tournament. But if we don't, then it's just our fault.
It's nothing against that team. It's like
yeah,
that team is gonna be highly inconsistent up there in top 3.
Are there any final things
Yeah.
you'd like to say?
And we'll have the most craziest chance of getting only top 4, and that's it.
yeah.
Or top 3.
that weapon is illegal. Should be illegal. I think it should be tournament banned. I've been
No, that's wild.
Someone who has never placed outside. Someone who has never placed in top 32, then ups on the weapon, gets second place. That just says enough about the weapon. A weapon should not be able to carry you very hard. Like, sure, we've had weapons in the meta before who are like extremely good, but like those are mainly played by players who have also like placed in the past. Like they know how to play the game properly.
So
just their main
ugly.
weapon and they're good with it.
Yeah.
Axe, please,
That is
and
so
hammer.
fucking ugly, bro.
Wow. Axe can do
Like, I would
nothing.
actually throw
1v1.
hands with
2v2
her.
right now, I don't know how it's still winning because the weapons are just I guess consistent twos, like they're just fun to have around, or like the characters that have Axe, for instance, like Baraza. His blasters are insane, which makes the character good automatically, regardless of the weapon he has. And that's why the character is good. But I feel like Axe in general, like if we talk about 1v1 specifically, it just needs drastic changes. There's nothing you can do. It's a heavy weapon that does no light, that does the same amount of damage as some light weapons have with a true combo. What else? Yeah, it's just not worth it. It's just too much risk and no reward. That's what I feel like in Axe.
Shout out Olgrim as well. My boy Saphir, he needs a buff again.
No, we do not want to buff Ogrim. Maybe a little bit. Okay, to be honest, we can buff Ogrim. I feel like the way they nerfed the previous meta with like Kaya Ogrim, I feel like they could have done it in a way different way. Because I feel like people were complaining about Ogrim too much, but we were too focused on nerfing the character rather than just the weapons. So that the character itself will still be playable, but the weapons alone will be a bit harder.
Well, I'd like to thank you guys for your time, and I wish y'all luck going forward.
Thank you very much.
I'm praying to Jesus Christ that they nerf the shit out of Cannon this upcoming patch.
That the entire energy in the room changes. He was very low key in the beginning, didn't have very many words to say, and then all of a sudden you give him that little bit of runway to give his opinions on something, like the balance of the video game, and all of a sudden it's like something lights up in his eyes. Like, I'm activated.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can,
you can't give him all that runway, or he's just gonna keep going. He's gonna keep going. Gotta love Munir, always a treasure to have on the microphone.
Yeah, I was about to say something similar where it's like the disparity when these players do interviews is it's so funny to me because it's like they're the most, when it comes to talking about other players, they're like the most respectful people on earth. But then if you give them like an inch on anything that even like indirectly suggests that a weapon could be carrying a player, it's all bets are off from that point on. So it was like, you know, Zavanoia just dangles the chakram in front of them for just a second, and it's like sleeper cell activated on Munir. Oh, you're carried. It's like this weapon's unfair. Blah blah blah. Like we gotta ban it. It's awesome. I think that rules.
So we didn't get a chance to do it on the pre-show, but before we go any further, I did want to give Meg D's predictions
Yeah.
for this bracket. Now, keep in mind,
Oh,
these
God.
predictions are coming after things have already happened in the bracket, so it's a little bit fake news on his side. He has a little bit of extra privileged information that we don't have when we get to make our predictions, but he did message me. He was like, oh, I really want to do predictions, so I want to give him his chance. In third place, he has Akno and Blaze. In second place,
What?
he has Shira and Heartbleed. And in first place with the gold medal, he has Munir and Jakey. And he had a bonus prediction. These are his words, not mine. He made sure that I say these words that belong to him and not me. These thoughts came from his brain to his fingers to then type through towards the Discord message towards me. And it was that Godly gets sold by Bamya. Again, that is a direct quote.
What? Nah.
Exclamation
Oh,
point. His
nah.
words, not mine. Godly gets sold by Bamya.
Dude,
So we'll
how
see
funny-
what happens.
How funny would it have been
Hey,
if
how you
Nick
been,
Dean put
D-Lo?
Bamako in his predictions?
How
after
you
that
been, bro?
entire segment we did in the interview for the pre-show, he's like, you know what? Actually, I believe in it. But we will see because I guess we'll get Bakanko later because they're still sitting pretty on the winner side of the bracket. As you said before, we're going to be doing elimination side in just a moment. It looks like our legends are
Promise,
in.
bro, you gonna get a big,
Legends
you gonna get a
Select
big
right
booty
now,
Latino.
we
Oh my
had
God,
a
my
Powerade
goodness.
moment, but it's over
Deadass,
now
I already
because
got
I saw
cleaned
a
up,
Great
bro. I
Sword
got
Legend
some
in there, and
Yeah,
it looks
you
like
don't
they're
have
just
to worry
going back to regular
Anybody
things.
at this
I
point
was
in the
like, this
tournament,
is weird.
if anyone is locking in Arcadia, like, you know it's
was
for
like,
a button
what's
check.
going
It's
on right
it's
now?
because they're like waiting and they're bored and they have to like do something.
I'm
They have
still
to
like
have stimuli to
stuck
react to, or
between
else
whether
they're
I
gonna
get a
get
better
bored.
CPU
And even like
or
S-Scrape and Extra Cool J
I
have
kind of want to switch to
quote
because I
unquote
like
locked
Smash
in a
Bros. and I
double
love
pre. We'll
Mario
see if
Kart,
they
but
actually
they took out
continue with that. Of course,
200cc,
Jakey
so that
locking
kind
in
of
the
made me feel a
Tesca,
type of
and
way
we've
about
seen
that
from
shit.
him.
Why
And
they do
Munir
this?
is
Oh, yeah,
exactly
they did
what
do
he's
that.
changing his podium right now.
At the same
Once
time,
he
if I get
decides on
if I
that,
get
I don't think he's going to be coming with the Civic. It will
spank-ass
probably
CPU,
be
bro,
that
'cause I wanna
classic
get-
Rick
I wanna get, like,
that he
a
won
really
the
nice shit, bro.
mid-season championship
If I
with
get that shit,
alongside.
then low key,
Oh, not the
I might
ads.
be straight for a while. It's either I get something because I feel like, oh, but then again I can travel with that switch too. See, that's the issue. I don't know which one yet. I'm still thinking about that shit. When I'm done with that shit, finna go walk around, give me some cool ass clothes and shoot some shit. If not, I might get some J's.
I love your glasses. Well, guess
And
what?
I might. No. I want to get some custom shit. I've been wanting to get some custom shit. I don't know how long, decades.
Running a little behind today, huh? You want me to get back there and start pulling some teeth?
Waiting rooms. They can be tough for young homeowners turning into their parents.
What are you here for today?
Just a cleaning.
Just a cleaning? In and out, easy peasy. Impacted tooth over here. I don't know if you can see it, but
All right, let's just sit quietly and wait for our point.
Gotcha. Like the corrosis, all that.
I'm what they call a grinder.
Need some new carburetors.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with
I
us.
have abnormally large tonsils.
Check my muscle up too. I also use, but I ain't gonna lie, so my nose, I can't fit.
Platform, so they can't pick up the second quite yet.
Jakey just trying to avoid everything while Munir comes back in.
What the fuck are they doing, bro? What? My ad just ended and I load into fucking double Priya.
And that almost KO, but not quite. There's the GC sidelight. The ground pound goes in. Here comes S-Scrape. He doesn't find contact. Jakey does get the KO, sending one off the bottom. See if he can clean up
Are they
S-Scrape
really
here.
running
He is in KO
Sidra?
damage. See him floating around. Even hit slip beats. The neutral sig came out, and he ends up getting punished, but not.
Sidra into Tezca?
Not super overextending once actually Cool J sends it way downtown to try to go for that stock. So they do
Damn, yeah, I've never seen it, but I just know that's like an insanely good comp. It's like a sleeper, honestly.
Bounces that one off the ground, catches it. Munir, no Sair, insight. We're gonna see. Oh,
Oh.
no, Munir. Jakey goes out there for the save. I love it. Does he have enough to touch? He does.
GC and Light coming out. Actually, Cool J put to the left side. All of a sudden, side sig comes out, gets a KO off of it, does a little bit of team damage, but he's going to get disarmed right after that. Here comes Munir with the cannon. Neutral Air's coming through. The GC and Light just barely missing. Looking to take S-Scrape off the top, although he doesn't have enough quite damage built up on that yet. Maybe looking to actually Cool J picks up the D-Light side air for a KO off the right side. See if they can win in the man advantage here. A little bit of an interruption. That clash out's going to give Jakey some room. There's the recovery. Almost GC D-Light comes out. Pretty close to making a connection. We see Jakey on the ground. He's in the middle of the stage. Gets caught by the GC sidelight. There's the sidelight into the neutral light. No follow-up into the air.
Yo, where is Munir going right now? This is such an issue with a player of this caliber, too. When you play so aggressive, sometimes you can just run it down into your opponents. And as the dust settles right now, Munir has to kind of play really far behind. If he overextends. Oh, Jakey with the reversal, though. Look at this. How does he get the stock off of it? That's insane.
The neutral air stage spike. XJ Cool J just stuck around way longer than he needed to, especially not having a weapon weapon advantage in that moment. He got caught.
Off the top? Not yet. Okay. I think Munir would have tilted off the face of the planet if he got KO'd from that, but it doesn't matter. Jakey.
Yeah, bro.
And look, the psychological warfare might have already begun in game number 1. Jakey finds the grab to cancel heavy to find that stock, but it is a long road ahead, my friend.
Uh-oh. There's the sidelight.
What the?
Into the inlight. There's the neutral sig, the turnaround. S-Scrape wasn't ready to follow up off of it. If this,
Why did he wait in the inline? Oh, it's true.
Surely they haven't labbed 2v1 combos with this.
Let's see. I mean, look, they have a lot of runway here. XJ can kind of just babysit the ledge.
Fuse.
Hang on. Recovery off the top. That'll do it. Look. The first domino has been pushed over. Let's see if it is enough to get them across the finish line, because I'm sure Munir and Jakey are not happy with that first game.
Is Munir going to make the swap over onto Rick? No, he's going to stay on the Sidra. What were the damage numbers looking like after that?
It was way red favored.
That's a really tough game to start off with. Jakey and Munir just barely both putting over 300 damage each. Jakey at 301, Munir at 319. They just hardly had an impact this game. I don't really know any other way to say it. Like, the double chakram has got to be so frustrating for them to deal with.
Yeah, and I mean, the crazy part is, it's like the chakram and the sword did roughly equivalent damage for both XJ Cool J and S-Scrape. So it's like, you know, complain about the weapon all you want right now, but the sword was doing just as much in game number 1. So let's see if it's enough to continue carrying this momentum forward. What does Munir and Jakey need to do to be able to stay into this set?
Decider getting through the side six.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Honestly, maybe this is maybe they're doing this to tell them to nerf chakrams.
No, bro, they always get they want chakrams to be buffed.
Fuck no! Everybody knows that weapon's broken as shit. It's the only weapon, bro, that's gotten the buff 3 times in a row. The single patch. The past like 3 or 4 patches they've just been buffing the weapon over and over and over again ever since they haven't nerfed it.
Yeah, all they needed was that inline into the
like they're biased as shit.
He had the timing off of it. He knew his opponent was going to be slightly aerial off of that gauntlet inline from Jakey. So great setup on that. Hopefully they can come back and really fight their way back in this. They're in sort of a weird spot right now because XJ, Cool J, and S-Scrape, like they have 4 stocks to the 5. Now it's 4 stocks to 4, and Jakey's in the orange. He's taking a lot of punishment. Little team damage coming out. He's disarmed. Now picks up the boots. Now over on the edge. No down air coming through. There's the side sig. Almost
Jakey spent a lot of movement there. Yeah, Munir has to go out to save.
XJ, Cool J, that was your chance right there to turn around, hit the sider, and get the KO off of the save from Munir, but Jakey's going to live just a little bit longer. Recoveries into the air.
Yeah, like really important miss right there, and hopefully they kind of clean that up moving forward. Like you see that Jakey goes sweat bead super early, right? You hit them away. Munir has to go for the save in that position. Just tap that stock in if you can.
Munir's disarmed now, finally picking up that cannon. Jakey has the boots. Neutral airs, recoveries coming out from XJ Cool J, hoping to juggle Munir. Now Munir's able to get on the soft platform with the sider from S-Scrape. They turn their sights onto Jakey. GC side like
oh my gosh.
A little bit of a team damage there, and Munir's
yeah.
follow up and get the full team wipe potentially. XJ Cool J sweat beating in the air. Here comes the recovery. More team damage coming out from this red team, potentially putting them in a bad spot.
Yeah, Munir's doing a lot of these cannon N6s to just try to cover some space. The breakdance covers, but Munir trades the stock right back as everyone falls to final. Could this be what it takes for Munir and Jakey to get on the board? They are slightly ahead just because Munir is fresh on that stock.
Eyes are on Jakey. He's definitely in the orange here. Nice little inlight into the down air coming out from S-Scrape. Side light into the fuse. That D-light to put him back together. Is he going to split him back or just play with this until it's time to find the KO?
We'll see. I mean, it does look like they have great cardinal direction coverage because between the chakram down air, just being able to cover up and down. XJ Cool J with the sword covering the horizontal.
Neutral air coming through from S-Scrape. Again, more team damage coming out. A red member and a blue member caught up over on the left side. The GC N6 from Munir.
This is huge.
On stage.
Huge drop from Munir. He's going to lose the stock too.
Hey, bro. If they 3-0 Jakey and Munir on double chakrams, bro, and we don't get a nerf, oh my god.
It's just a diversion. Here comes the GC D-light into the recovery for the KO. And a game where Munir really did such a good job of fighting back for this blue team, but unfortunately another 375 damage game from Jakey was not enough to do it. These double Prias on this super strength stance, boosting them up from 4 to 6. This just seems so hard to deal with, Walt.
Okay, look, yeah, and I will hedge now at this point, because game 1 it was about even in terms of damage between Chakram and Sword for both the Priya players, right? This game was a little bit different. They both did like 400 each with the Chakram. So it makes sense, but I don't know. I mean, like, is Munir, our Munir and Jakey just too tilted to be able to complete this reverse 3-0? We'll find out in just a moment.
Sidelight, inlight, insig.
They're 100% tilted.
And the down air. He's put out so much damage. Almost
oh wait, Munir's checking.
What is this? Gosh, yeah, and the coverage that you get, XJ
oh, they should have done double Tezca and a double Priya, bro. It
was so hard to contest, especially in the chaos of a 4-man scramble. So we'll see how much more damage gets racked on. Oh, you do not want to be sweat beating beneath the Priya player, but Munir gets the double pickup, accidentally gets one onto Jakey, a little bit of damage. As the dust settles up, Munir rather healthy on this first stock. Can they get the 2-piece? They do. It's not enough to get the top blast zone.
Swap from Munir over onto the Rick. He's going to get disarmed here, but he's going to have a lot of defense. Oh, what a perfect pickup. Great option coming out from XJ Cool.
That's another one.
GCD light into the recovery. S-Grape gets the KO on the left side, and the red team's going to take an early lead after what looked like it was potentially going to be a blue team lead.
It really did look like Munir was playing it completely perfectly and just got blown up for one mistake. All right, Munir sweat beating. Ooh. Okay, just I don't know where he was going. Maybe he just wanted a fresh stock, but XJ Cool J coming off the respawn, completely healthy. We're close to even right now, but as you said before, Sparky, I mean, this double Chakram lineup between XJ Cool J and S-Grape can really rack on the damage fast.
They're going to be looking for these next weapon spawns. We have XJ Cool J with the sword. If he picks up this next Chakram and then loses his stock, he's going to be back on the sword.
Oh, Jakey!
Munir smokes!
Ooh.
Not enough to find that left blast zone, but that was a huge statement piece. Jakey, the recovery off the top, tries to desperately dodge away upwards. So S-Grape could not reach. Munir picks up the stock in the center stage, and all the while,
neutral signature come out. That gives him room. The dodge comes out. He gets away from Munir. There's the side air. It did hit before S-Grape got the unarmed recovery hit. Now
this is what they need.
They were ready
what the hell?
Ends up dropping the neutral signature. We almost had the perfect dive bomb from Jakey into the Axe neutral signature from Munir. He's going to get taken off the top. See if they can also take Jakey out of this here, put him on the final, then everybody would be on last.
No. Yeah, and I mean, this is what I said earlier, right? Like, Munir and Jakey really need to close up their 2v1 ISOs, right? Like, they are just not getting the maximum amount of damage when they find S-Grape or XJ into these 1v2 situations, and that's the difference maker right now.
D6 so strong, covering on both sides of the ledge. A nice interruption with the side air, getting the KO, putting Jakey onto final, but S-Grape, he's taking a lot of damage here. Eyes are going to be on him to survive, but then also, what is XJ Cool J going to be able to do while S-Grape's playing
nice
defensively?
Pick. Oh, and Munir was charging right there, so just no pickup off the 3-piece. XJ Cool J did get disarmed in the fray. Oh, no, he doesn't. He has the sword in hand.
Oh, he's dead.
That's enough to do it. Okay, some signs of life from blue. Can Munir get the diff?
This is blue team's chance to fight back. The end line.
Imagine XJ Cool J 2v1s, bro.
2 so far in this set. This would keep him alive and push into a game forward.
What was that health toxic?
Perfectly waiting for that axe inlight right as you peek over the corner, sending him over into the right blast zone, and a big 655 damage game coming out from Munir with 4 of the KOs on his team, and a lot healthier numbers coming out from Jakey as well. 455, going well past what he was doing in game 1 and game 2. This blue team is locked in. It seems like they figured out more how to deal with this double Priya team from a team that seems, I don't want to call them inexperienced with the Priya, but a team that it seems like they didn't really work on the Priya as their like plan A. The Priya seems like a plan B for this weekend, and I think if there's a little bit more time to work on it, we would see, potentially would have seen the 3-0 here from this red team.
A lot of things at play too. I mean, you know, it does seem like that aggression that I love pointing out from Munir really came into effect. He was like, yo, wait a minute, I won mid-season doubles, bro. Like, I think I can do this. And he just put up an almost 700 damage game. So, you know, casual stuff. S-Grape, I'm going to be honest, complete non-factor in that last game. Did
it was a tough game for him.
In that game, and I think, again, like I said before, if you can find those isolation plays, that's really what's going to matter a lot, especially when you're playing against weapons that, you know, to Jakey and Munir's own testament just a few minutes ago, think are completely unfair. So
Now, one thing that is a benefit to the red team is the team damage numbers are coming down by a massive margin. Yeah. That was something that they were really, I don't want to say they were necessarily struggling with, but the numbers are a little bit higher than what you would want to see. There was a lot of like signature overlap and hitting each other with that. And so it seems like they've dialed that in quite a bit more. And it's not just because, oh, well, the overall damage numbers have come down because they ended up losing that game, like S-Grape doing 226, but he only put out 9 team damage. And on the other side, XJ Cool J did fantastic damage numbers, 569. Those are great numbers. Those are healthy numbers. And in previous games where he was doing damage like that, he was doing like over 100 team damage. Yeah. So all of a sudden, that's now been lowered down to 24. So it seems like they're dialing the team damage in quite a bit, although the blue team is just doing a better job overall of adapting to specifically their opponent's gameplay rather than the red team sort of adapting to their own gameplay.
Yeah, I'm interested. It looks like we're waiting for S-Grape to get back into the lobby right now. I'm imagining they're going to stick with the double Priya. And I think to your point in terms of specifically team damage, a lot of it was that split chakram dare that was coming into play, right? Because you're just literally landing onto like 2 to 3 people most of the time.
The range is so big.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you get a ton of coverage. It makes sense why the double Priya is working, at least for right now, or just them being ahead in the set so far. But to your point, maybe just move selection a little bit more safe, just going into some of these games, especially with Munir and JK having a little bit of momentum behind them now in Game 4.
Yeah, I expect to see the D-Sig used a little bit more effectively, specifically off of the sidelight. Like, that was when Priya first came out, that was like the thing that Sandstorm showed everybody, that was like, okay, well, if you sidelight into D-Sig, you can get almost every single dodge option in the game. Okay. So you don't even have to just like guess wrong. You just have to like do any option. You have to do the right one. If you don't do the right one, you're going to get hit by it. And you have to be ready for that in the moment. And that's easier said than done in 1v1 than 2v2.
For sure.
Especially because there's so much going on. So you can make the quote-unquote right dodge choice and still be punished for it because there's 3 other people on the field with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Also worth mentioning, it might not even matter if they keep hitting each other just the way that the first 2 games were going, right? Like, if they can just continue to leverage these chakrams in the way that it was working for games 1 and 2, who knows? Like, they might just be able to get out of this set with a 3-1 and just move on and say, you know what, Munir and Jakey, deal with it. You guys think chakram is stupid, but it is what it is.
I do wonder what would make them swap. I thought maybe after the way that the last game went, that they'd be like, okay, we got what we got out of this team comp. That it seems, again, I'm just theorizing here, guessing that this is not something they specifically prepared or specifically practiced, which is why we saw them going in with the Teska and Diana earlier. So maybe they swap after that if they end up losing this next game and then it turns into a Game 5 situation. Given that, like, you and I can both see the lobby right now and we can see that XJ Cool J is locked in on this Priya, I expect them to play Priya at least for 1 more game.
Yeah, makes sense. We will see in just a moment. It looks like all of our players are back. And yeah, we can, spoiler alert for this one, the double Priya is locked in and they're striking stages right now for game number 4. Again, I mean, what do you think, Sparky? Like, the Game 3 definitely was the Munir show. I think it was a ton of damage coming in. But again, I really do think even despite them dropping a lot of 2v1 conversions, they still were able to get that across. If it gets cleaner in this Game 4, I'm kind of nervous for what happens.
I would be absolutely nervous if you are the red team at this point, especially now that Munir has made the move over onto Rick, over onto Barraza. He seems to be like, we heard his opinion on how Axe fits into their current meta, and we've seen that reflected in his gameplay as well. He hasn't been stuck on the Axe for too long. It's not like he's been forced onto that weapon, unable to act in the way he wants to. Like, he's been able to have blasters in his hands pretty much the entire time, and we've seen how effective he's been with it as well. And then you have the Axe, like the end of last game, and all you had to do was pick up that Axe in light when they're in KO damage. Side sig, as there was a huge skirmish in the air as well.
We'll see. I mean, there was a lot of time in between while we waited for our players to get back into the lobby, but this is still a reverse 3-0 that Munir and Jakey need to complete to stay in the winner's side. Gets the pickup. Nice interrupt by S-Grape. Jakey just caught in no man's land, but neither S-Grape nor XJ wanted to pull the trigger on that punish. Bit of whip punishing back and forth. Jakey looking for the ground pound. XJ ran out of movement and bonked his head underneath the Southern Air Temple. Unfortunate situation for Stock 1.
Caught under the stage, hoping he had some air bending there, but he's not playing Aang. He's not playing Wushang. He's over here on the Priya. Neutral air taking it off the top potentially. You saw both of them chase into the air. That kind of gave up a little bit of stage control. Once the blue team got past them, they're able to go down and have control of the weapons here. XJ Cool J picking up his weapon. Nice follow-up off of the neutral air into the recovery for the KO off the top. Nice pickup from XJ Cool J as well. Iframes coming through from Jakey there, giving him just kind of room and time to be around the enemy without having to worry about getting hit.
Okay, and Munir's got those blasters online. We'll see how long he can hang on to these. This is recovery. That should be close to stock. Did it not? Okay.
He started it in pretty early. If he would have been in orange, that probably would have been the KO there.
Yeah, just so high up towards the top blast zone, so it was very close, honestly. But Munir keeping that damage going strong. Looking for the recovery pickup, but Jakey could not find that alley-oop pass. Munir just playing perimeter right now, leaving Jakey to his own devices. S-Grape and XJ, those dares are going to be fast and furious, as we said before.
Watch your fucking mouth, nigga.
Damn. Holy shit.
Are actually helping both blue team members, right? They're allowing you know, like paths to escape for both of them.
Who hurt, bro?
Dare on top of this platform. It's going to be very hard.
Watch my mouth game. Don't put me to headlock.
Finds the swing. Jakey off the right
You
side.
know,
Yeah, Munir tries to get into the mix with the Blaster's recovery, I think it was, but just gets completely swept up and loses the stock.
Yeah, we're seeing XJ Cool J hold on to that fused chakra because it's time to find those KOs. Got the side light off the right side. Let's see, there's the recovery KO off the top. There's the side light. Munir's got to get out. Munir's got to get out. There's three. He's got caught by
Oh my god. Oh my god, wait. Wait! Ain't no way.
Okay, he took so much damage just passing back and forth for like
They get Munir out, they're cooked.
Oh, and doesn't get the Sair with the blasters either, so it's just basically a return to neutral for everybody, but Munir is the odd man out already in red. Has to play on the back.
No!
Jakey's in trouble.
Wait.
Oh,
bro.
Somehow both red team members make it out alive. Munir gets
What are we doing? Nice.
teammate on the way out of Jakey. The weapon toss on stage.
No, the weapon throw. No. Yes.
What is happening? Oh my god,
Bro.
what the hell is happening?
It's going on for so long. I can't believe I feel like I've
Wait,
never
I
seen
see a tree.
saving and
Holy shit, come on, X-Ray, come on. Yes! Yes, come on. Get this weapon nerfed. I need them to win. I need them to win. Please, X-Ray, please. Knock them out, please. No, bro. Fuck, bro.
Oh my god.
Dude, no, bro.
Jakey's numbers and saying, Jakey, you gotta get those numbers up, brother. And then finally, when he needed it, to keep his team alive.
Oh my god, and we just
let's
missed it on the
go.
replay.
Game 5, game 5. Yes, it is really easy. Game 5.
And Munir calls it out with what, the GCD light unarmed or something like that? That was
Dokkan do look fun. The designs do look tough. The characters' designs do look tough.
He should be gone, but he's not.
Oh my goodness, yeah, what a crazy heads-up play from Jakey and Munir to clutch out that game 4, and now it all comes down to this, folks. Oh my goodness.
If I was playing that last game, when that axe weapon toss came all the way over
I'd be
and
like,
sent
I'm
it
cooked.
further off
It's
screen,
over.
I'd be like, yeah, bro, sorry.
You earned that.
Hey, man, I'll lock in, don't worry, and then I lose the set.
Oh my goodness. And again, the context of all of this, ladies and gents, it's a reverse 3-0 for Munir and Jakey. So this is all the momentum on their side. Is this double Priya even enough to handle the excitement that Munir and Jakey must be feeling right now?
There's a
Off
side
stage,
light.
no ground
X-Ray
pound.
in a really bad spot, but the
Oh.
ground pound coming from XJ Cool J gives
Nice.
X-Ray the room he needs to get back, pick up a set of chakram here. He's holding on to the fused version, but there's the down heavy.
Oh, wow.
And Jakey picked up Munir, but they thought it was going to be okay. It was just like, you know, cost-benefit analysis. Okay, I can hit Munir for a little bit, but the heads up from XJ to be able to close that one out on the right side. So Munir answers it right back. We're back at 5 stocks apiece. Jakey's way off stage. S-Grape's way off stage. Jakey loses the stock, and finally we get a moment to breathe as Munir touches the wall.
This game and the last game have been so bombastic. It's been so volatile. He's continuing a little bit of team damage, but S-Grape falls out of hit stun and continues the pressure over onto Jakey. There's the down stage, gets punished right.
Oh my gosh.
Three-piece from S-Grape. He's moving over, putting a lot of damage on Jakey as well with a turnaround from the gauntlet side air.
Need to convert. Okay, Munir just gets the 3-piece. Jakey's not in position to continue the string, and XJ runs away, finds some nice coverage, but the recovery with those blasters are going to tack on a little bit more incremental damage. Both blue team members off the right side right now, but S-Grape and Jakey just don't want to press a button, I guess. They let them both come back.
They wanted to put their chakra back together. Almost a KO off the top. Munir, he goes for
Oh my gosh.
He didn't lose his stock for that one.
Oh my god, your hubris can be getting the better of you. Just a light attack from S-Grape knocks Munir off the right side as he respawns on his last. Jakey already in red. Munir has got to put in the work, and he's got to put it in now.
Bro, please.
Who's going to be focused on Jakey? There's a side air from Escrape. Fused Chakram, not enough to KO. Jakey still living in this one. That somehow wasn't enough to KO. Jakey has so much damage on him. And
Nice.
there's the sword recovery from XJ Cool J. Continuing to stay high. Munir wants to chase into the air, but Escrape's right behind him.
Yeah, and that was such an ambitious boots recovery from Jakey. Just completely swings at air and loses the last stock. So now this is a solid 2-stock lead for the Double Priya squad. They need to find a stock now, Sparky.
Axe and Light coming out from Munir, gets one. They're staying right on top of each other as Munir presses forward. He loses his weapon. Oh,
Jakey, the crosswires again. Like you're looking for the whip punish.
The last blast of the D-Light got in the side light right after.
All right, is Munir punching into work today? Is he gonna get that clock going? Munir gets the dare, no follow-up in sight, just chase dodges down to reset the movement. Oh, picks one up on Jakey. That's a
Oh my god, they're out, bro.
No! He's disarmed at this moment. They got to get the stock, put out a lot of work on XJ Cool
Next
J.
recovery KOs too. This is so brutal for Munir, so brutal for Jakey. They're both at the same damage basically.
Bro, XJ needs to live.
Can they get the stock here? They have to do it, and they have to do it quick. They're both in
Oh my god, it's over.
It might be over. Jakey has to get this stock, but if he overextends, he might just lose off the whip button.
Oh my god.
He's gonna lose the set anyway after a
Jakey and Munir are out at top 8.
The double Priya, the double Chakram prevails, and they close out the dreams of Munir and Jakey in this bracket.
Splitting the KOs right down the middle. 563 damage from Escrape, 441 coming out from XJ Cool J. And like you and I can both see the in-game screen, and XJ Cool J's Priya is just laughing right now, and I feel like that's probably how this red team feels, and I'm sure the blue team is completely demoralized here, being knocked out of the tournament in what looked like it could have been the reverse 3 moment for them.
It really did. That game 4, I mean, that was unreal. That game 4 was such a clutch from Jakey and Munir, but hey, look, maybe they're proven right about the Chakrams after that set, but hey, congrats to Escrape and XJ Cool J for advancing 1 round further. You see it on the bottom of your screen, folks. They will be facing off against Shira and Heartbeat later in this bracket. But dang, Munir and Jakey are out. That's crazy. I think I predicted them at 3rd.
I'm asking Escrape right now if he planned double Priya.
We'll find out. We'll find out in just a minute.
Oh, let's see if he gets back to me.
Oh
Man,
my goodness.
He said no. He straight up said no right away. So yeah, we were right.
Instantly said no.
We were
That's
right.
so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
XJ Cool J went to Budapest on vacation, so he's on a dodgy setup right now. So in Escrape's words, they just went with the free comp.
That's wild.
Wow.
Absolutely
so yeah,
insane.
what we thought happened was exactly what happened as Escrape and XJ Cool J lock in the double Priya, take out Jakey and the mid-season champion Munir.
Insane. Actually so insane, and it really did look like Munir and Jakey had so much momentum behind them to close out the reverse 3-0. But it was not in the cards. We will be moving forward. That was only the first set of our block for the record. And, you know, I'm already kind of sweating a little bit. Like, that was a lot. I feel like I'm not, like, emotionally prepared for what we're about to see if that's the action that we already got from our first match.
That's the heat of the summer championship, baby. It'll make even the most stalwart outside goers sweating under that hot summer sun.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's talk about our next match, though, man. Who we got?
We have Dark and Razox versus Delta and Saphir. Now, Delta and Saphir find themselves here after knocking down Taya and Ahmed. They actually knocked them out of the tournament, from the elimination side. So that was their last set, and it was a 3-0
Taya and Ahmed are out.
To move into this next set.
Something's been going on with these brackets, man.
We have a crazy bracket, and honestly, like, this is still like just the beginning of the weekend. I think crazy things are going to happen in North America. I don't really know what's going to happen in South America. That one's also a mystery to me at this point.
But we're in the here and now over on Small Fortress in the Europe region. Let's see if we can find out some crazy upsets happening again in this game number 1. Razox and Dark up against Delta and Saphir.
Now we are seeing Delta. Ooh, nice in-air movement, holding that left side and also getting away from that ground pound as well. It's 2 ground pounds. 1 he got away from with in-air movement. 2, it was that dodge to get through it from Razox's incoming ground pound.
Oh my, that hit in the magnifying glass? That's crazy. Razox with a pretty early, it seems, first stock. Really nice conversion.
Now Dark and Razox have never played together in a tournament. So this is like essentially a brand new team made up of not brand new players.
Double spear online. Pogo chase dodge down. Nobody home. Razor's out of movement. Has to touch back down in time. Gets the signature off the left blast zone. And just like that, they are up a full 2.
Big DC gets interrupted, but the force came out at the end, still leading to that KO.
Ooh, Razor's really playing with fire here. Okay, and Saphir comes in to just interrupt the party. Gets the 2v1. Okay, Razor's weapon toss kind of makes that a little bit awkward. Looking for the Nair to get that conversion off of Dark, but nobody's home. No recovery, no signature either. Okay, looks like we're just back to neutral for a little bit.
There's the inlight coming out from Saphir. Back-to-back inlights onto Razox, and a great axe inlight coming out from Delta as the follow-up. There's the D-light. Oh, the dodge right through that signature. Wow.
Oh my gosh, and Dark just completely threading the needle right there. Finds the signature off the right side. All the while, Razox loses his stock. Is he going to aggress forward? Oh, tries to get the combo off of Delta, just providing the alley-oop. Says, here's my teammate. You can take the KO if you want. But Dark just barely missing out on that one as the recovery picks up another stock off the top for Razox.
Oh, but Razox is going to drop what would have been a KO with the neutral signature from Bryn's spear. Not ready for the serve up, I believe, off of the unarmed neutral light from his teammate.
Oh, okay, Razox, the movement right now. I did see a gravity cancel come into play. Okay, looks like he's just gonna go way off stage, try to at least wait for his teammate to come back and
Much damage. Both members of the red team having axe and back-to-back inlights, almost getting the KO there.
Oh, Dark is in a really rough spot, but reversals it with the pogo. Keeping this one close as both red team members fall to last. Saphir finds the reversal of his own.
Extending off stage at weapon disadvantage and eats an axe downer, getting a little bit too big for his britches in that moment. Now he's back over onto the spear. Delta coming with the bow, putting out 3-4 pieces, and in comes a down air from Saphir's axe as well.
And targets are locked on Saphir. You could see Razox just completely jumping over the top, looking for the weapon toss to try to find some motion there because Saphir is in red. Basically any signature towards the left blast zone will KO at this point as well. Razox jockeying for position, but keeps turning over towards Saphir, wants to take this 1v1.
Dark hits the side light. He was looking for the D-light right after, but Delta stayed way too high. There's the down air. You're seeing the big D-stick coming out from Razox as well. The Bryns, I feel those heavy buttons are going to be coming out from both of them very quickly here. Everybody's on final. Everybody's in red. Who's going to get the first stock, leading to man advantage, potentially leading the first game.
And that tunnel vision that Razox was probably going for might be biting him because he allowed Dark into the ISO as the 2-for-1 finds it. Red team kind of stole that one away.
Yeah, back-to-back neutral signatures to win that game. One getting a blue team member and then one right after that, as Delta is going to win that game right there with its 625 damage. And Saphir just doing some solid work in the background, coming in at 401. Meanwhile, on the other side, like, it was such a close game. The red team is going to have momentum off of that, but like, I don't think that final moment is necessarily going to be the set decider by any means. We're going to go back to Fortress of the Wolves, so we're going to run back that stage. And we're seeing Dark swap skin onto the Chun-Li.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it an incorrect decision to look at Saphir at the end of that game, right? Like, he was very damaged on that last stock. It was just, I think the tunnel was a little bit too hard, just to kind of really narrowing down on trying to secure that stock.
Gotta make a wider tunnel. Add an extra lane, just one more lane, bro, I promise.
What's a little civil engineering now
just
again? You know what I mean?
Lane.
Come on. Well, let's see, though, if maybe they can go for a little bit more target swapping in this game number 2, because Delta and Saphir definitely ran away with that first game.
Man, I think about that moment that I believe it was Razox, yeah, where Razox ended up dropping what would have been a spear neutral signature KO, and that could have changed everything in that moment. Razox almost winning that downer from Saphir, didn't quite have enough damage to fly far enough to the left.
And we're really seeing a lot of offs.
Oh the second guy!
God! Sometimes you just get God.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
You forgot about the second guy!
Oh my goodness, just gets caught slipping a little bit. Razox trying to play a little bit aggressive. Double pogo off stage. Ground pound comes through Saphir, threads the needle, goes around the outside, and we are going
I'm down.
off stage for both players.
Go to chat.
Again to the mix. Gravity cancel signature perhaps? No.
Almost
now
would have been the GC D-light, would have been a cider right after that, might have been the KO there. But I love that change up from Razox, because we pointed out in the beginning of last game, he put in 2 spear ground pounds, and Delta got away from both of them. This time he did it, he telegraphed it, but it was bait. He pulled out of it and hit the down air right after. So great adaptation. This time he holds it, gets the hit down to Saphir at weapon disadvantage. Oh, Dark dropped the pick up there on landing.
They did get one stock, so a little bit of a consolation prize. They're playing the double spear comp really, really well so far in this second game, right? Just let one of your guys go absolutely crazy off stage with the edge guards. The other one can play perimeter, catch the landings. It's real nice. As the dust settles, though, Saphir lost another stock and is on final right now, so this is a pretty solid, hefty lead for Blue.
Yeah, that was a team KO coming out from Delta because he got hungry with them side signatures again. This time it's going to be over on the bow versus the axe neutral signature that we saw in the last game. Saphir over on the edge. He's looking at a spear and some gauntlets, but that save from Delta with the side sig actually hit him up so he could get away from the blue team. So that team damage was really helpful.
Never want to get too hungry with those side signatures. Sometimes you just want a little snack. Sometimes you just want to take a little sip. See if you can get one off stage. Razox tries to bounce it off the backboard. Nobody home. Third exclamation point comes online. Delta misses the punish and somehow loses the stock to Razox unarmed breakdance.
Oh, Saphir, there's the down air. They need to get this stock off of Razox. He is so damaged at this point. Okay, they get the side air and the recovery follow-up from Saphir to almost get the KO off the top. See if they can end this stock on Dark very quickly. He's very much in the red.
Razox in trouble. Okay, just gets three-pieced.
Saphir, he's going to have to play defensively. You see him kind of playing in the back line, even retreated over onto the wall. He's extremely damaged on final, in danger of being taken out of this game. Again, you see him retreat over onto the wall. So Delta has to play the 1v2 against these blue team members. Dark's going to look for a weapon. Here comes the gauntlets. See if they can put some damage on. Saphir moving in, but he takes a down air. He's sent flying back over onto the wall.
Razox is going in.
Him off the wall.
He's going in, maybe looking for the nair. No. Okay, now he's just switching over to Delta, just forcing the 2v1 situation. Accidentally picks up a little bit of damage onto Dark. The Sair comes through, knocks Saphir off stage once again. No disarm in sight just yet. Is it ground pound? No, he's switching over to Delta. I like this a lot.
There was a disarm, but he was able to pick up the axe very quickly. He needed at the moment the sideline. Razox with the D-Sig, not enough, but that's going to disarm so quickly. Those dex changes coming into effect here. Saphir has not lost his stock until now, but in the meantime, Delta's taken so much damage. He's going to have to play this so carefully. He can't throw out signatures unless he's over on the wall like he is right now. Otherwise, he's going to get punished by this blue team.
Oh, he does get punished right there. Just a Sair to go. Weapon toss forces the angle. Burn dodge. Sweat beads online. Delta touches down to reset the movement. As you said before, that ledge is going to be his sanctuary if he wants to put out a signature. But what's the path to victory? You have to target down Dark, right?
Oh! That was so close, that neutral signature, but it's the end light right after from Razox to wrap that one up and get a victory here for the blue team, tying up this set 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, I think the adjustments were already made very, very well so far. Like, did not get too thirsty to get to just like go for one person off stage. A lot of target swapping. Sometimes you just gotta.
Sometimes you want a little sip and you can get a little too thirsty.
You're like, I could.
Hey, hello? Hello? What? Hold up. What the hell? Why am I? So what? Hello? Wait. Okay, there we go. Hello. Let me restart. Look at that.
From Delta's bow, sidestick coming in, but again, this blue team, I feel like they're figuring out more and more how to deal with these signatures from Delta.
Oh, Dark comes sweeping in to look for the pogo. Razox way downtown, gets sent off the right blast zone for first strike, and Dark, perhaps soon to follow, double weapon toss means Dark can just take the low path to be able to get back relatively unharmed.
There's the D-Light, great interruption from Delta with the N-Light. That would have been a fatal combo for sure.
Razox trying to land, maybe with the pogo, maybe with the Sair, but Delta picks up the pieces off the right side, gets a second stock off of Blue as Saphir looks for the pogo, nobody home. Razox looking for the edge guard again, stack position there from Saphir. He's playing this with fire. I was gonna say, that's a lot of movement spent, but Saphir somehow hangs on to that stock.
Saphir just barely, he's gonna end up okay. The recovery is going to give him the chase dodge on hit to get back, touch the wall, and reset his jump to the GC insane while he was in sweat beats, almost gets the KO onto Razox. Saphir still living, Delta still living. Razox has almost lost his stock.
Oh my gosh, and Delta said somebody has to lose a stock. I don't care who it is. He finally hits his teammate.
And Delta is in deep red. The blood god is hungry. He needs a sacrifice.
Literally anything will KO Delta at this point. From cross court, the Spear Sair finds its mark, and Delta finally loses that stock to make it 2 across the board.
Man, to finally get the team
on basically hello. There we go.
I had to do a my Namek 3 update thing.
Oh, all good.
Anemic or whatever it's called.
Anemic?
How do I spell it? It's
Anemia?
NAHIMIC3.
Oh, what is that? Oh, type shit.
Someone literally said it's literally malware, but I'm like,
Oh, for your PC?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like your health.
No,
like
not my health. No, I hooked up like 'cause it said.
Was it your PC that told you that? Here, screen share me real quick. Hold on.
No, I already did it. Whoa.
Screen share me, screen share me, screen share me.
Okay.
Did you get a pop-up telling you to do that?
Yeah.
Where was the pop-up from?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It just popped up on your fucking PC? So download this and you did it?
No, I didn't download it. It just had me update it.
Oh, so you already had it basically.
Yeah, and I just hooked it up and I said, is this safe? And it says, yes, it's safe for a security standpoint. When I scroll down, it's like, it's malware, it's a virus.
No.
It's for like audio, voice, and speaker stuff.
Yeah.
And like, it says you can safely turn it off with the task manager. But
yeah.
It's saying that like, if I'm not experiencing any like crashes or stuff.
Yeah, it should be
like,
chill.
yeah, I just said Namek 3, it's safe from a security standpoint.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, it's a pre-installed by PC makers like MSI. I have an MSI monitor.
Oh yeah.
So it automatically just comes with it. So it's like, so you know like, this shit. Yeah. Okay. So I'm good then. I'm good. I'm not like
Also, fucking, I want to talk to you. I found a new horror mod pack. I kind of want to play with you, and I want to like I kind of actually just want to do a normal survival run, but with it in there.
Okay.
It's like a stalker mod, but it's slow burner, and it doesn't just like kill you instantly. It kind of just like follows you around and gets progressively scarier.
Okay.
But I like want to add a bunch of shit into it, and then like add a bunch of shaders as well, make it all pretty. But
do you want to watch the TB2 thing?
yeah, I'm watching it right now.
You want to share screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably just watch EU because I know I know fucking Kaida and Lawrence are gonna win, so I'm not really interested in South A. But fucking guess, bro, Jakey and Munir lost to XJ Cool J and his teammate, and they were playing double Priya, and they got reverse 3-0'd.
Dang. Razox is pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't believe. Okay, there's the downer from Razox to clean things up. That was almost dark, completely throwing what would have been a confirmed KO. Okay. And his team combo. We haven't seen too many of those coming out, and then he just GC and lights his teammate.
Dude, this is insane. I love what I'm seeing. This is so sick. Okay, Razox just looking for some escape option right now as Dark loses his first stock. Comes off fresh here in the second one. Everybody's at 2 right now, and we are chilling for at least a moment.
The thing I really back-to-back inlights from one member of red, one member of blue, sharing the same brain cell. That's love Axe.
Sometimes you just sync it up, you know. Oh my gosh.
One thing I just really love about this set is when like they hit each other and they end up taking each other's stocks. Like it's very relatable. Cause like they're just like me. They're just like me in those moments. The rest of the time, like they play amazing, and I can never relate to that. But in those moments, it's like
a real humanizing thing. I love it. It's
absolutely.
Great. And they're like, yo, my bad, goat. And it's like, all right, we go next. Let's see. Okay.
Back D6. Always expect the second one. Like it's Delta. He's playing Azog. You know the vibes.
Delta does get that one off the left blast zone. Saphir in trouble right now, but does escape out.
Is this elimination or is this winner side?
Inside out right now in terms of just finding the edge guard.
I'm not sure.
No one wants to go for the edge guard right yet.
I think it's elimination.
But if this is top 8?
I think this is yeah, it's top 8, yeah.
which means 3 KOs on his second stock. He isn't
Oh, so that means these people are getting their finalist title.
Yeah.
This one up. Even that Gauntlet Inlight does get the disarm. Delta's coming back. Dark's not able to edge guard him there. Finally, Razox finds the down air, and it's just barely enough. So Delta doesn't get back.
When you get into the top 8 stream, does that automatically mean you get your top 8 title, or do you like have to win a game in the top 8 stream? Okay, yeah. So you have to win a game in top 8.
Once you're in top 8, you get your title.
Okay. Oh well, I mean, yeah, but it's just weird because sometimes like the brackets where it'll say you're in top 8, but if you lose, you'll get 9th. So I think you have to win a game in top 8 bracket. I think, right, to get your top 8.
No, they do like top 8 qualifiers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you get 9th, you weren't in top 8. You were a game away from top 8.
Yeah. Which I'm assuming would be top 8 qualifiers, right?
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Importantly, no disarm right there, but the weapon spawn forces the recovery low.
Damn.
It is done with a 3-1. Delta and Saphir will be advancing in this elimination bracket.
So we saw like 3 really good things like right at the
And they got top 8 at least, you know?
Yep.
The D-Light from Saphir into the weapon pickup. Again, you mentioned it. He's so lucky that the weapon spawn was right there. This was something that was on Twitter like in the past like week or 2. So I want to go in just a little bit more on it. Is Unarmed D-Light has so much stun on it.
Yeah.
It is, I'm just gonna say it's the most stunning move in the entire game. You can basically combo any move after it. Definitely any light attack. I don't know signatures. I don't think signatures, but any regular move off of Unarmed D-Light. So you'll see.
Depending on what the next set is, I'm probably just gonna work on the mod pack and we can play it later.
Into something that they might not normally have a true option.
I don't know why, but I'm like fiending to play Minecraft. We obviously gonna play 2s for a good while. What are we doing with that?
It wasn't quite enough to KO.
Oddly and Bamia.
Thing 2 is we saw Dark.
Who's Blaze playing with?
Acno.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, that's what they're playing. They're playing Jala into Ada. They knocked out Godly and his teammate. Bamia, yeah. I keep on thinking it's Godly Taya or Godly Alma for some reason, but Bamia, yeah.
35 in next month, so you know how it is.
What?
I turned
35?
in 2 days.
Yeah, Sparky. Literally nobody asked, bro.
Appreciate that.
Sparky just like, stop talking.
Replays, by the way. They want us to go to hey, listen, we're gonna lament about our ages for a minute while Sparky tries to remember what Thing 3 is. Hopefully you guys can let us know in the chat, but we'll be right back after a quick break.
So it's gonna be Shira who versus S-Grape and Cool Joe?
Okay.
What's up, everybody? I'm PJ, and I'm here joined by...
Oh my god. It's the money laundering Lamborghini stealing PJ the Puff, bro. I'm joking, I'm joking.
Oh, Jakey's gone? Thank goodness.
Yeah, Jakey was with them, with Munir.
You're an incredibly experienced player yourself.
Yeah,
what did you need to bring to the match in order to get that win?
I mean, we just played normal. We just like... fully honest, we just did them neutral, you know, because like they only play with like crazy combo sig, and we just play all we know, and we just win them. That's it.
So if you're,
a lot of that understanding that
there's such a deep ass voice, bro.
Punish to it. You're facing the next team here, which is going to be a seed number 4 of the bracket. You're going to be facing down a Dark and a Razox, who got sent to elimination side in an upset yourself. How are you feeling about your chances in that match? Do you feel like any team is beatable, especially after beating the Taya Ahmed team?
Yeah, I think Taya Ahmed was like the most constant team, like one of the best teams in the tournament. Yeah, we just beat them, so no reason to not be confident.
Yeah, and I want to get a little bit of your thoughts here, Delta, about kind of what makes your team so well bonded. I mean, I think that seed number 11 coming in and just getting a confident 3-0 over one of, if not the best team in EU. Which one of you is kind of like that anchor that kind of holds your team together? Which one of you is like that wild card that gets things done? How do you feel about it, Delta?
I mean, I think we play both roles at the same time. Like, we're just solid, like 2 solid players with solid neutral, and yeah, that's about it. We have a great comp, we play good 2s, and yeah, just gotta stay confident.
Yeah, I think it's really fitting that your guys' team name on Challenger mode is Neutral Maxing with an axe, because it feels like you guys are just incredibly solid.
That's wild.
You're like axe in that sense. You know, you're sidelighting and narrowing your way to a win. You don't have to do anything crazy. Just play good Brawlhalla. Before I let you guys finish off this interview, I want to ask, you know, I know it's not good to think about the next match after because you have to focus on the one coming up. But after this, if you win this match, which I hope you do, you're going to have to face Godly and Bamia. At some point, when you're making upset after upset, do you go numb to the fact that, you know, you're facing some of the greatest players, or do you still feel that nervousness going into those matches?
I think we're gonna win. I don't think it was an upset against Tiamets. I think we're just better than them.
Well,
like that.
And that PJ looking at him like, really?
Introducing QuickBooks with Intuit Intelligence. Ask questions to get instant answers. Real-time insights that can grow your business. Whatever's holding you back, outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
6 of the biggest streamers in the world are here to face off. You ready? Against each other.
Brother, what?
In the gamer hood.
What the hell with that?
Hey, you just earned 5% cash back on that. He's a real heartbreaker. You just earned 5% cash back on that.
And this is from the woman over there.
You just earned 5% cash back on that. Also, if I start a conga line, will you join?
Earn 5% cash back at different categories each quarter on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate.
First wash since I bought it. Still can't believe this thing is yours. No. Navy Federal Credit Union gave me such an affordable car loan, the rest was easy. I mean, I can't imagine where I'd be without them. Check the windows. Yeah, good idea. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
No way.
What the fuck are these ads, bro? What's up? Bro, what's up?
Join my share screen.
Is it stream friendly?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I feel like you're lying to me.
I went to Cedar Point.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, this is in Ohio where I went with my dad and someone's dancing like this. Bro.
Alright.
I literally went there with my dad.
Look, what the hell is Cedar Point?
It's like one of like the biggest amusement parks.
Searching for something new? Subaru
Ah.
is rated higher than every other automotive brand by Consumer Reports. And Subaru is Consumer Reports' 2026 best overall automotive brand.
Get 1.9% APR financing for 72 months on a new Subaru Outback.
Ready? Let's get it. I'm here to win.
Bro, we gotta be.
You're trash. Y'all are trash. It's gonna be a wild
Oh, that guy's the Fizzle.
It's the Fizzles, bro.
It's the one in the beanie.
Gamerhood. Alright. They're gonna have to view about the shit of that because nobody's actively getting like, let me go watch this for entertainment. Right. He's just a good girl.
Welcome back, folks. We are here.
Oh,
We were
gee.
trying to figure out what thing number 3 was, but we couldn't quite get there in time. We probably need another break at some point to really, rack our brains about that. But what we don't have to think too hard about is what our next matches
All right,
are going
let's
to be,
see.
because they are literally right in front of us. I'm Wall. We got Sparky.
Where's
here
Blazing
as well.
at?
Sparky, tell us what we got going on.
We got Shira and Heartbleed versus XJ Cool J and S-Scrape, the double
Sniper.
Priya Menace,
Huh?
tearing their way through the elimination
Where's
bracket right
Blazing
now.
at?
And then we're gonna have Godly and Bamia versus
Oh,
Delta
I think they're in Grands.
set that PJ just asked
Of course they are.
and Saphir about. And one thing
Are they in top
I really
4?
love about Brawlhalla
I think.
players is if
This is top 8. Like, I think this is
Yeah.
top 8 elimination side. Okay.
Yeah.
So they are in grands then.
Yeah.
What they're, I'm going to be streaming here on twitch.tv/scrimbly.
Let me guess. Blades is on Jala.
It's always like, hey,
Yeah.
how we're going to balance the
Because
game.
he has a
Here's what
vax.
you
Yeah.
should do to balance the game. Here's the weapons that should be nerfed. Here's the weapons that should be buffed. We need to buff these legends.
Your favorite player's back, bro. How do you feel?
Which I like.
Beautiful.
It's like a lot. I've heard a lot of we need to buff Axe. I just heard that we need to buff Lance
Yes.
when we were on the break as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Buff Lance, buff Axe, buff Orb, buff Boots. Nerf Cannon, nerf guitars.
Yeah, you heard it here.
Did you just hear him?
What?
Did you just hear him? He said that he's actually gonna buff Lance.
Yeah, we got an
I hope they do.
They said buff Lance will pay attention to that.
Yeah.
They're buffing it.
Hi, I'm joined by Sugar and Heartbleed. Sugar and Heartbleed, how are you two doing?
We're doing fine, honestly, after a big win for us, and yeah, we're confident for the next.
Oh, that's good.
He is French, bro.
Yeah.
For the uninitiated, they just took
Oui, oui.
Amit and Taya, the #1 seed in EU, and guys, this is the second time that you've beaten Amit and Taya.
They're not gonna buff Axe, but like they said Lance, bro. Would you play Lance if they buffed it pretty okay?
Depends on the buffs.
Of course, it feels great. It's a confidence boost regardless.
We just know how to adapt, and we go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's super cool. Adapting is, one of like the mainstays of competition.
I wish they would
So
buff
it's good that you guys
Axe.
have that.
That'd be fun, huh?
But I think
Yeah.
that you two are now on the precipice.
Wait, I just realized. Did they reveal it? They revealed a Rupture at last year's BCX, right?
They're probably gonna do the reveals probably tomorrow.
No,
For
but
sure.
like as far as a legend, right? Last legend reveal they did was Rupture for BCX, right?
Legend reveal.
Well,
Like,
besides
are you gonna play it?
Auras.
Yeah.
Yeah. That means we're probably gonna get a new weapon this BCX.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't have a single medal actually.
If not, then I'm hoping we get like Lance Orb or Lance Gauntlets.
Around for ages.
I need Axe and Boots, and then I'm complete, bro.
Yeah, Axe or Boots. Axe Boots, Lance Orb, or Lance Gauntlets. Those three is what I'm looking for.
Last time I just ran out of stamina. Like I couldn't really do well anymore. Like this.
Unless we get like.
So they said they're gonna buff Lance. They're paying attention to it, so.
There's really no Scythe characters I want anymore. Like, I don't want. I like Scythe Hammer is doable. I think it's just Scythe Hammer and Scythe Cannon that are the only weapons that don't have Scythe, right?
Yeah. But yeah, but
Damn.
they're probably gonna buff Lance. How does that make you feel? Paying attention to it.
For example.
I mean, it depends on the buffs. Just because they're gonna buff it doesn't mean it's gonna be good.
Because the team combos is what they want.
Lance needs a lot of reworks into his.
Absolutely. Going through like those kinds of target switches and twos, especially after you blast through Zamlight, it just gives you like a bunch of time to be able to like decide like who you want to go to next. So yeah, no, guys, that's super cool. Thank you so much. I don't really have that many more questions for the two of you. I want to let you guys get back to getting ready for your next match. But do either of you have any final thoughts for us?
They need to buff Saren Inlight drastically. Inlight on Lynch should not only be killing at 160 to 190.
I mean, nothing much.
Or 180 rather, my bad.
Okay, absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. Good luck in your upcoming matches, and hopefully we'll be able to get a word with you guys after the next set. So, thank you guys.
Hey, thanks so much, Dara. Listen, I gotta say this. They're already striking stages, so we're about to just get into the match right now. Listen, so when Heartbleed was like, I've actually never gotten a medal, you guys at home lowered the boat for Heartbleed and Shira. The percentage went down when he said that.
Is this
like,
vote manipulation? Did he do this to lower his stock so that he could buy the dip?
It could be, but listen, I'm gonna call. I think that's messed up, Twitch chat. Don't lose faith in your boy just because he said he didn't have a medal yet. He could go on a crazy run. Let's go into game number 1, Sparky. What do you think?
Absolutely could. I mean, I called it on the pre-show earlier today. Like, I thought today was going to be a big day for Shira and Heartbleed. I also said that I didn't expect them to podium, but they have a real chance of doing that here.
Yeah.
Through S-Scrape and XJ Cool J. Both of these teams have only played.
I think XJ Cool J are gonna get a medal just off of chakrams alone. I'm 100. Yeah, I'm hoping that's what they're doing.
get into this.
like they're playing broken shit to let them know, because they were literally just complaining about chakrams so bad when they were doing the interviews. Like everybody's been complaining about it, like nerf chakrams, nerf chakrams. But I'm like 100% positive Akno and Blaze are gonna win this. I could see XJ Cool J getting a medal, and if Godly and Bamia if Bamia doesn't sell Godly, they can get a medal. Bamia will probably sell Godly.
Heartbleed does make it back, lands on that top platform, in position, but was unarmed, so it's not the craziest punish of all time. Finds the heavy.
Look at Heartbleed. He hits the down heavy. He keeps it going in the air, even at the weapon disadvantage. There's the inlight. S-Scrape's going to finish that one up. And a great counter punish to that as well. Is XJ Cool J going to be able to end this one? There's the side stick getting through, but it doesn't find a connection.
We do have to watch off for these, offset timers as well. Yeah, great to go for that as well. It's kind of like low risk because, look, yeah, Shira was just immediately gone after one lost neutral interaction. So as the dust settles, we are basically even across the board.
Shira's able to grab a set of boosts as well on top of that weapon spawn while he still has iframes. Oh. You just hear those blades chopping.
Right.
S-Scrape and XJ Cool J are so good at playing
I would crash out, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Off hits right after the other. Not necessarily like a purely set.
Maybe this is our time to play chakrams, bro. Nah.
Shira continuing this pressure.
Yeah,
He doesn't have a dodge.
Want to just play like really passive chakram?
Yeah, basically.
And then hold to the right to maybe get a touch or get the save, but unfortunately none of those things happen, and he ends up losing his stock.
Yeah, one of the big things we pointed out in the last set with S-Scrape and XJ Cool J is, the amount of team damage they were doing early on versus Munir and Jakey. I think the amount of, like, in-lag that's happening when you
that was nice.
Split chakram dare, it's like, oh man, if I hit my teammate, whatever, like, I'm just going to keep getting some more damage after the fact, right? So they feel way more willing to just let those moves rock in neutral.
Yeah, you talked about cost-benefit analysis earlier, and that's basically what it is. Like, they're getting more than they're doing to their teammates, so it's positive EV.
Oh, absolutely. See, okay, finds the whip punish. No chase dodge up into the dare to extend that one a little bit further, but both red team members have the weapons in hand. Heartbleed still keeping that head on the swivel, looking around for something, gets the bow. Both blue team members off stage. They're both on final stock as well. This is a tough position to be in. They thread the needle for one, but Shira gets knocked right back off.
Dude, XJ Cool J just like sitting back from that corner and throwing those sidelights, and then his teammate can be in the air. S-Scrape can just be floating around. Do they continue this pressure? No. Shira's going to be able to land. Heartbleed barely able to touch that wall, get out of sweat beads.
Got both of them.
And that's 3 stocks. No, okay, they ended up living on the right side. I can't remember exactly who that was. I think it was S-Scrape over in that moment. But let's see what their team damage was to compare it to the previous set that we saw them in. 85 coming out from S-Scrape, not terrible whatsoever, and then 35 coming out from XJ Cool J. So again, they're dialing in those numbers. They're relatively comparable with the other team, but again, it's that plus EV that they're getting every single time. I'm gonna throw some numbers out, like I'll do 15 to you, but I'll get 15 as well to my opponent, and then you'll get a follow-up off of that, and then I'll get a follow-up off of that, and all of a sudden, it's a 45-15 swing.
Dude, that's stonks.
It's absolutely worth.
That's literally stonks. We're explaining the stock market right now through Brawlhalla.
This is financial advice.
My elo, our team rating elo is the fucking stock market, bro. Shit can't stabilize, bro. It keeps on crashing down.
Just looking very hard to answer so far.
Just silent and an inlight. Out comes the signature from S-Scrape to continue that. There's the D-stick from XJ Cool J. He ends up getting interrupted, but it ends up dropping. I believe it was an unarmed neutral air coming out from Heartbleed that ends up dropping. And Heartbleed had to go back over onto the wall. Both members of the red team over on the right side. There's the downer from XJ Cool J. Resets his jumps, jumping back over high on the main stage. S-Scrape giving him some room with that signature. XJ with still without a weapon. Here comes
gets the double Sair.
Sword. Yeah, there's the Sair. See if they can get the stock off of Heartbleed. Oh, I thought he was going to catch the landing with a D-Light, but he didn't quite grab it. There's the recovery, not enough to KO.
Next recovery does it. Oh, but maybe the recovery for
None of that was worth.
There's the sidelight, almost got the dodge read, but it was a spot dodge, and the sidelight the other direction ended up putting him a little bit too far to the left.
Yeah, that wasn't worth.
He was really looking for a cheeky reversal, but he might have put himself in a bad position. XJ Cool J and S-Scrape both completely disengaged, though, seeing Shira coming off the respawn. Ooh,
why are we Sairing? Just recovering.
Does find the recovery, does get the disarm as well, but S-Scrape does have that fuse chakram in hand. Could get pick up a KO eventually with that. Maybe he's going to opt to split though.
Heartbleed is disarmed. There's a weapon spawn, but it's all the way on the left side. Shira's near there, but he can't do anything really about it. Here comes the gauntlets. Neutral signature from XJ Cool J. Sending Shira, and there's the ground pound from S-Scrape. Another ground pound coming in from S-Scrape. He's over on the wall. Great ground pound from Heartbleed. It's going to be one stock.
Oh, Heartbleed dodges through, just stares it down and says, you know what, I'll get the recovery. Crazy reversal to stay in this game, but Shira is on final stock. Oh my gosh, that was an aggressive recovery.
This is elimination quarterfinals.
Happen eventually. They do pick up both. Shira gets the recovery, chase dodge up, nobody home.
They're fighting for top four.
Yeah, they're getting. I believe XJ Cool J are getting medal this tourney.
Shear's gonna get pick up one stock, end up trading one for
You gotta get damage here. You have to get damage here. S-Scrape is just basically stalling with the dares. S-Scrape did an amazing job just stalling with the split shot dares, just kind of mixing that landing pattern and still getting a bit of incremental damage on the way out. That soft platform paying in dividends right now, folks. We're back to the financial talk for just a second as that weapon toss comes through. Bonks SJ in the head. No harm, no foul. Oh, Shira picks up a little bit of team damage, though. This could be a pickup. This could be huge.
S-Scrape on his second
Back,
still is
hold
going crazy. They can't take this away from him if they disarm him. He just picks up another set of chakram. There's the D-Light into the recovery. Heartbleed gets the KO off the top. See if they can put some damage here on XJ Cool J. He's on fire.
How's it going? I'm cooking me some chicken fries right now.
You gotta finish your food. Finish the meal. He's out of movement. He has to go for the save. No, he does get the touch.
There's a side air coming in. We see XJ over on the right side. Neutral air into the turnaround down air from Heartbleed. XJ still can't get back in this game. He touched the main platform. Turnaround side air. Hits Shira over on the right. In light.
Oh, Shira. Great defense. Recovery is enough to tap the stock in. It's a 2v1.
This is winnable for S-Scrape. He's going to sit on those soft platforms as long as he can. He's going to live on the wall the rest of the time.
And it's fused chakram. You really don't have any time to go for a D-Light to split right now either. So you're just going to have to look for just a raw neutral win on one to get the KO with this weapon in hand. If you get disarmed, it might just be over.
He could use DC. That's his option, but the ground pound is going to disarm him in the second one as Heartbleed cleans that game up. Incredible work from Heartbleed, grabbing some super clutch KOs, some really high impact KOs that game.
Did they get a game?
Yeah, Heartbleed and Shira.
Oh, okay. So it's 1-1.
Yep.
Alright. Good for them, good for them.
Crucial interrupt on the right side ledge. Where he just gets like 2 hits, pushes one of the red team members off and away, and it allows his teammate to come back. What a great turnaround from the blue team.
I love the bounce pass that he did to himself there at the end. He hit the ground pound, touched the main platform, threw his weapon down, just a little bit of a dribble at his feet, picked it back up, and came in for another ground pound. Just in case the reaction to that stimuli of, oh, he's going to throw his weapon down, I'm going to end up dodging through it, or I'm going to hold right to get away from it, or move out of the way of it one way or another. All of a sudden, he's coming after you like that, and he's ready to crank back that ground pound and throw it down on you just like that.
Sometimes it's a little bit of a gather set. We're bringing back some ethical basketball here. I like
oh, Genji.
This is ethical brawlhalla right now. We're fighting down double chakram.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're trying to.
Bruh, are you fishing with the NPCs?
Blue team is ethical brawlhalla.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
We don't want any more flops in this league. Oh, we'll see though. I think they're gonna stick with it. Like again, you already got.
What level is your fishing right now?
On, like why they were going for this comp, it definitely makes sense and it's definitely working, right?
Now, one thing I don't like here that I'm seeing from Shira's Teska is he has the Could Totally Go Pro title on.
Oh hell yeah, you're almost maxed out.
That's the type of title that like I put on. My culture is not your costume.
You're on summer, right?
Stay humble though. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No one else has.
Oh yeah, if you go to the ocean when it's raining, or like around 8 to 9 a.m., you can get a lot of really good fish.
The A and the B, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All my like old head alpha players out there.
Oh, okay, let's take a look.
Yeah, if you get the iridium fish, you can get like a couple thousand just off per fish if you get like the max rarity of them.
Overall damage done, I think it was like 9 points separated the two of them.
Yeah.
And like the clutch factor at the very end was so huge.
Oh yeah.
And we're saying this like the double Priya is this like, you know, impassable wall, right? Like you cannot defeat them, right? But it did look like S-Scrape and XJ Cool J were firmly in the driver's seat to win that second game. So great turnaround there from Shira and Heartbleed.
Who sent them down? It was Acno and Blaze that sent them down. I don't remember if they were playing the double Priya at that moment.
Okay.
I'm going to say based on my memory, which you can never count on, I'm
you
going to say
want to play
weren't.
that against them.
Well, it looks like they are sticking with it for game number 3. We are underway.
I know for a fact Agno and Blaze are winning the tourney, but
Double sidelights coming out from
Yeah.
XJ. Oh my gosh. Man.
I want to see XJ Cool J get a medal just so like they can make it really like, hey, Chalkums is broken, you know. He's also been getting played a bunch in ones too, so it's like I'm pretty sure West almost won a tourney. I think West actually did win South America ones. Let me check.
Because it just pushes you a little bit away, so you don't get the really easy recovery if you're the red team. Tries to go for the GCD light into ground pound.
Now that we're even on the topic, let me also check. Nope, no noties.
This game so far, relatively speaking, given we're less than a minute into the game, but Heartbleed and Sheer are extremely damaged. Meanwhile, oh my god,
I can't believe there wasn't any punish on the red team, but finally picks up one. Top left corner, weapon toss, bonks him in the head. Heartbleed tries to use the signature to get a little bit of distance back, but XJ Cool J closes the door on that stock as well.
S-Grape's gonna finally lose his second stock. He was on it for a little while, but the real scary thing is that he's now on final. We're only a minute and a half into this game, and Heartbleed and Sheer just lost their first. Let's see if S-Grape might lose his stock here. Finally loses his first, just like that. He's on his second, and it's getting to be a bit of a scary lead if you're a red team fan here. 4 stocks against 3. S-Grape with the weapon disadvantage, so is XJ Cool J. S-Grape picks up the chakram.
Yeah, and I'm definitely staring down S-Grape right now as he approaches orange damage on final stock. That dare, if you are slightly misspaced, if Heartbleed is in position, he spent a lot of movement again. Oh my gosh, he found another ground pound in the second one to go. The weapon toss as well. What is this?
Surely he cleans this one up. It's a down air from Heartbleed. That's going to send S-Grape out of the game.
They're locked in.
4 stocks to 1, and it's looking like we're going to head into a 2-1 advantage to blue team. Let's see what XJ Cool J has here in the 1v2 against the 4 stocks of the blue team. Back-to-back side airs, goes in for the ground pound, commits to it, now is over on the wall. He burned his dodge off of that. This is going to be huge for Sheera. And Heartbleed comes in, yet another ground pound, weapon toss.
They can't decide who's going to take the final stock between the two of them. Sheera's like, I'm sending it off the side blast zone. Heartbleed comes in and goes, I'm getting the ground pound.
Dude,
I'm going to get another one here.
Fiend.
Oh, and it looks like that one might close the door on it. A little bit of movement left. Can't find it. Sheera doesn't even afford the chase dodge opportunity, and a 4 stock will, with Defiant. Oh my gosh, like insane turnaround. Game 3.
That's a really scary game 3 for
Did you get your 2v2 invitation yet?
I did not.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah, we're gonna forget about that.
We're gonna pretend like that's not gonna happen again, and we're gonna go back to
oh no.
Game like we saw in game 1. And
wait,
game
what
2.
the hell?
Game 3 is the outlier, not the norm.
Oh damn.
Looks like we are running it right back. Same legends, same stage as well. The double Priya was putting in a lot of work. Like we saw before, it was enough to take Munir and Jakey out of the tournament. But is it going to be enough to take out Sheera and Heartbleed? After that game 3, they're trying to forget about. The answer looks like no.
And we have 4 players who are really focused on strength here.
Crazy.
Trying to hit as hard as they possibly can. Of course, we have the double
shoot.
coming out for S-Grape and XJ Cool J.
Why are they losing?
Coming out from Sheera and Heartbleed. But man, those
turn on the deck spot or something. Make Chalkums get nerfed, please.
And he's doing so well ending these edge guards with it.
I mean, I would like Sheera and Heartbleed to get a medal. They deserve it. I've been watching them a little bit every now and then.
People registered for doubles.
Yeah, the invites are just... We'll get them eventually. There's really no reason to worry about it.
Yeah, because I got the 1v1s and I signed up for 2v2s as well.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, we both signed up for 1v1s and 2v2s.
Looking for that dare again. They have really caught on to the spacing of the split chakram dare. Like, it is just not getting a lot of mileage for either red team member right now.
Sheera with the recovery, getting away from that neutral airs and recoveries that S-Grape's throwing out.
Here soon, I think I'm gonna told you about the plan, right? You should also start practicing ones. I'm gonna start practicing ones. I'm gonna split up like our times, which I mean you get on in the afternoon most of the time anyway, but since I'm gonna be here most of the time when I wake up, I'm probably just gonna play ones for a couple hours, and then when you up on, we can play twos. But I don't know if I'm gonna play for BCX, but however, I probably peak with, which I'm probably just gonna play Raptor. Tesca, I mean, I don't know. Probably just play Raptor, honestly.
And we are down to final for XJ Cool J. This could be their tournament.
Eyes are on Heartbleed on the blue team. He might be losing the stock pretty quickly. He's got to be careful. He's at weapon disadvantage, looking for that next weapon spawn. Gets it, but meanwhile, Shear's taking some punishment. There's the neutral air into the side air, and the signature follow-up right off of that as well.
Heartbleed recovery just completely misses. Shira gets one on the left side. Escrape is just swinging a ghost right now, trying to just find an opening. Heartbleed, weapon toss off stage, tries to go for GCD light. No, Shira just tries to overextend, looking for that stock. Heartbleed hangs on to it for a little bit longer, but he doesn't have a weapon in sight. Shira's in a bad position. Heartbleed tries to interrupt. He still doesn't have a weapon. What's going on right now? We need to get a stock off somebody.
Boots coming in for Shira. I expect to see maybe those side signatures fly here. Side stick coming up from Escrape. Doesn't find a connection. There's the inlight, but Extra Cool J can't follow up off it. Here comes the Boots recovery from Shira. There's the sidelight as well. The pickup and the interruption from Extra Cool J.
Yeah.
That would have been D-light into the recovery.
And Heartbleed falls to last. Shira has to hang on to this stock. Gets bonked with a weapon toss, but XJ Cool J takes that trade 7 days out the week to make it last stock for everybody.
We have an interesting even game here. Almost 3 minutes into this one. Sidelight into the recovery from Shira on Extra Cool J. Misses the GC sidelight. There's the side stick, but a
Wait,
dodge away from Extra
they're
Cool J.
locking in.
Damage right now, so I mean, we're
They're playing perfect. Come on, Escrape. Goodbye, Escrape. Come on, XJ. Lock in.
From Shira into dunk from Heartbleed. Neutral air coming in from Shira. He's just going to play back on that wall, giving Extra Cool J plenty of room.
And I mean, Double Priya getting top 5 is still a sign to get nerfs, I feel like.
Back over on the right side wall. Control of weapons completely in blue team's favor.
Immaculate spacing is needed. Oh my gosh, that was a bait.
That killed WoW.
Said, I'm right here. You can hit me with whatever you want. It's not
Maybe don't buff Boots. I don't know. Maybe nerf it. I kill that orange, I think, right?
No, I killed that red.
Oh, okay. I mean, still. It's fucking wild. They didn't even use platform, I'm pretty sure.
We had a groundbreaking summer championship 1v1 tournament. We could have history made here as well.
It's very possible. I mean, what a crazy
just
turn,
look
right? It did look like
Damn.
the question was going to be who can stop this double Priya.
Come on, Escrape. Bye, Escrape. Yeah, bro, hit jump, nair recovery.
Shira and Heartbleed. If we had some more time to talk about this team, I really, really hope we did. Great foresight right there from you, Sparky, to be able to call out a team that's going on a crazy and well-deserved run right now.
Yeah, and then people are going to look at like me saying Ty and Ahmet win, and then they had a rough weekend.
Well, you know, you take the good with the bad. It's all right.
This Sparky guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But man, look at Shira putting the team on his back that game. 665 damage. Huge work. And
this is like me and you.
That was
Literally.
Other games, it was like so much was being done off of Heartbleed's ground pounds. He was doing it on the gauntlets. He was doing it on bow as well. He was able to find those stocks really early, especially over on those edge guards. And then that game, that last game, like Shira really took a lot of the responsibility onto his shoulders, got 3 of the KOs. There was even an accident on each side from both members of Red Team. That's a tough way to go out in that final game, to lose that set 3-1 with a signature on the board for both XJ Cool J and Escrape. But
Damn, Escrape threw 4 SIGs. They both threw out SIGs and they missed all of them. That's wild.
They're excited right now because of what their boys in blue just did.
Yeah, and listen, we're going to ride the wave right now. It looks like we have an interview with our winning team as well, so let's hear what they have to say.
Our French
I hate double chakras.
boys. Unbanned marker from Middle East. Bring him back to AO.
Match, moving on to elimination semis. Guys, how are you two feeling after that last match?
Man.
They're not even here.
Yeah, were you two
Okay.
expecting to fight double Chakram from Escape and XJ Cool J? What were your thoughts going into that?
They're not even talking.
We saw them fight Mounir Jackie, and yeah, we know we would have to beat them with double chakram, so we won.
Nice.
That's the principal.
Is that like a matchup that you two have a lot of...
She doesn't even know what she's saying, what he's saying, but she's like, uh-huh.
A decent bit enough. Not specifically against Escrape and XJ actually, but there are people in the queue playing double chakrams, and I think they're in top 8 right now as well, Piuchinese. Yeah, that was our practice basically.
Yeah, so it sounds like you guys were pretty warmed up. It seemed like a very confident set. You guys took it 3-1 that last game. You guys seemed a little bit ahead. So what is just like one gameplay adaptation, one gameplay adjustment that you keep in mind when you're fighting Chocobs? How do you avoid, you know, getting edge guarded infinitely? How do you avoid, you know, them just being able to run away from you? How'd you guys do it?
Prayers.
Yeah?
Huh?
I mean,
no, basically we just have to wait them to attack first, and yeah.
Neutral punish to punish, bro. Punish to punish.
If you, I mean,
Neutral
if you want
game.
something
2v2 101
at
basically.
least I tried to react like as fast as I could. Like I was ready in case they delighted me, satellite or something. I was just
Do you
expecting
feel
something.
like you would be like a little bit more patient in that set overall? Would you be able to say that?
Slightly more, yeah.
I still can't believe that's a dude.
Oh,
So you
yo, Dara.
Yep.
Really exciting.
Yeah.
You have to fight the winner of the other eliminations quality match. I don't know if you know who's.
I didn't even know she was trans until I was scrolling through Twitter, and like I saw her like life story, I think, or she said something about it. I was like, oh damn, wow.
You would prefer to fight, or you just
Like you would never expect her to be trans.
Honestly, both of them are good. We can fight both of
I
them.
mean, looking at her closer, you can kind of tell by like her shoulder structure and her neck. But
Nah, just looking at her face, that's a dude. It's like a dude who's in middle school who grew out his long hair. That's what it kind of looks like, if that makes sense.
okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Alright, and the eyebrows too.
I don't have that many more questions.
Yeah.
It was so nice to hear from you guys again. I'm excited to see the upcoming match. Excited to see the other eliminations qualities, and then best of luck, guys. I know that you're gonna do amazing. So
thank you.
On.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I'll holla.
And we are back with the last match on the elimination side before we get into top 4. We have Godly and Bamia versus Delta and Saphir. Now, Godly and
watch
Bamia
this?
find themselves down here because of Acno and Blaze. And I'm potentially loving
I don't know.
this narrative
Who do you think's gonna win?
where we have Godly winning 1v1, which we saw happen last week at the Summer Championship. And then there's the potential for Acno and
I don't
Blaze
even know.
to take 2v2 here. For a while in EU, it was
Either
like a Godly show.
team
It'd
could
be like,
win.
oh, well, who is Godly playing with? Godly and Taya, Godly and Ahmet, Godly and Blaze, and we have just like the unified champion between 1v1 and 2v2. But to see the potential for Godly winning 1v1s and then Acno and Blaze winning 2v2s, like the three
I keep on forgetting, bro. Like Godly won BCX and he won a LAN. Like a lot of people have been like dogging on Godly, like when is Godly gonna win a LAN or he's washed, like bro. People be forgetting, bruh.
Elimination semis, elimination quarters is gonna be for top 4. We're gonna see it in a few games.
That kind of sucks though. Imagine winning a BCX at one of the most peakest years of Brawlhalla history, and everybody forgets that you won it.
Potentially the new Kaya Olgrim, as we've seen so many teams adopt this. Oh my gosh! Those double axes coming out, chopping up and swinging so hard.
And listen, sometimes you just got the synergy.
Kaya Olgrim.
Way downtown coverage all day. Godly looking for the save, but nobody was
The
there.
mullet.
Bamia was just grasping at straws, trying to find a chase dodge to make it back, but he's gonna lose first stop.
And that's what's really scary against going against an Axe player on the edge, who is not just like a guy who plays Axe because it's one of the weapons on his legends, but an Axe player like Delta, who has been doing this for years and years and years, being able to use that ground pound, cover so much on the edge as the blue team splits red here, but there's a D-light into the in-light as Delta sneaks his way back on stage, even puts pressure on Bamia to give up stage control in that moment, letting Saphir back on, and now they bring the pressure.
Slams it down. Delta loses the weapon in the scramble, but does keep this damage going. A ground pound unarmed. Delta is just spending so much movement to get this axe back in hand. He's trying to swing a signature. It's not going to be the last for sure. Gets the 2-piece.
Damn, Delta, Sapphire are actually cooking.
Chase dodged weapon. Oh my! What? Delta is just completely.
Bro, hold on a minute. Okay, they just now lost. Delta just now lost his third, bro. Oops. I'm gonna move that with my foot.
An inlight coming out from Delta, a little bit of friendly fire there in that moment. Bamia, he's on his final stock. Like, we're a minute and a half in this game, and Bamia's on final stock.
I mean, it's fast and it is furious. The stocks are flying. Godly falls to last. Bamia just gets out and dodges, says, you know what, I gotta wait for my friend to get back because we're kind of getting beat up right now.
Man, Moonir was whinging about Axe, and then I'm seeing everything that this red team is able to do with this weapon this game.
Tries to send the low angle, is Saphir, goes for the double stare with the axe. Saphir just sends it way downtown. These chase dodges from Delta have been super tricky. You don't know when he's going to target swap.
Playing out of his mind.
It's
I'm sure
insane.
Saphir has been doing really well here too, but my eyes have been glued onto Delta as Saphir just chases Godly into the blast zone. 4 stocks left for this red team. Like, the numbers show that Saphir was doing it. I wish I was able to look at Saphir more, but I was completely transfixed by Delta. I could not look away.
There was a very early interaction where Delta was doing like hit, chase dodge, hit, chase
Bro.
dodge, when he was target swapping or he was hard committing towards one of the blue team members, and it was such a tricky 50-50 to be in where it was like, dang, I'm Godly and I'm Bamia and I don't even know where this guy's going. It's crazy. Sometimes you just get caught in that flow state and it feels so good. Let's see if it's enough for Delta and Saphir to maintain this momentum in game number 2.
Now here's what I've been waiting for from Bamia, because that's what I expected. We talked about it on the pre-shows. I thought Bamia was going to go in with the same legend pick that he ended up playing Springs with, which is this Zol. This is what we know him from in 2s. It's what we know him for in 1s as well. His cannon is so scary and I want to see what it's got for us. As he's made that swap here, Saphir is chasing Godly into the air.
Okay, the floor is definitely lava when Bamia's cannon is online. Those nairs are going to cover so much space. Does get picked up with the 2-for-1. Saphir closes the door with that signature off the gravity cancel, and red team is off to the races already with first strike.
D6 coming out from Delta. Godly tried to punish with a GCD light, but he was just a little bit out of range. Delta was able to react in time. Jump neutral air. Some team damage onto Delta here. There's a D-Light into the recovery. Going to be the KO off the top. See if Saphir can get away with this while also putting pressure onto Bamia. He's now swapped over onto Godly. Side light into the side air. Not true option. Almost getting the KO off of that for the defense. Living. There's the side air from Delta.
Yeah, and I mean, this was something I pointed out in Delta and Saphir's set earlier, right? Saphir, as soon as he found a member off stage, he would just completely send it with the spear and try to convert that edge guard. Just let Delta take it if you can sometimes. He will lose the stock off the top, but he was the last one to be on his first. As the dust settles, though, Saphir and Delta firmly in the lead right now.
Godly's putting out a lot of damage onto Delta. It was like 4 or 5 uninterrupted axe hits, and unfortunately he throws out that neutral sig, hitting his teammate, not catching an overlap onto any member of the red team where the grab property takes over and prioritizes opponents, so he ends up throwing Bamia into the blast zone, and Bamia's now on final stock, the first person to be there this game.
Okay, that pogo was so smart from Saphir to interrupt what was surely going to be a ground pound from Bamia's cannon. Delta just completely mixing Bamia right now. This is insane.
Side light, in light as well from God, leading the pickup onto Delta, avoiding that side sig, but not the second one. You know it's Delta. You know the second one's coming.
Nobody expects the second side sig. A little bit of awkward spacing, and he charges it. He says, "Excuse me, sir, Saphir. I'm gonna get a move in right now," and he does. Saphir,
oh no, that's wild.
But Godly's just gonna lose the stock anyway.
Tapped him on the shoulder.
We might get a 3-0, honestly.
Are you gonna hold the door open for me? Are you gonna let me go first?
Godly's done. Another
big axe, bro. They're gonna nerf the axe.
4 stocks from Delta and Saphir on the
Well, they need a buff axe.
I mean, again, the people at home can't see the result screen. Godly and Bamia both wearing the Thanos tag underneath right now, but it looks like they're the ones getting snapped right now. I don't know what they have to do to get back into this set. That is real tough.
That's tough.
Oh my gosh, this is insane.
Let's see what Saphir's rocking on Bryn.
We were really waxing poetic on how Delta's Azoth has been moving in these first couple games, but Saphir has been playing so well.
Okay.
Actually
I can see why.
9 strength Azoth is wild.
And it doesn't take off speed. Nice.
Holy shit.
Damage numbers from the red team, but that's because they are so KO efficient.
Holy moly.
39 and 447.
He knows.
Again, I say this every time, but I'm gonna say it again. Red is at 150 damage, so they're KOing on average before red.
Okay. They might get reverse 3'd if they play this right.
Forcing Bamia to swap over onto the Onyx that he was playing earlier.
And with each passing stock in this game number 3, that narrative that you teed up so beautifully, Sparky, might come to fruition.
It doesn't matter, bro. No
Godly and Bamia might just be out.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness.
This one's gonna get canceled, bro. It's never getting greenlit. This script is not happening.
We'll see, though. I mean, it's not over until it's over, but Godly and Bamia definitely have their work cut out for them here. First stock will go over towards that Onyx, so it's a good bit of momentum to keep this one going.
Bamia over on the wall, takes it down air, takes a weapon toss. Oh, I thought Saphir was going to grab the GCD light into the grab to finish that one off. Maybe his dodge was off of cooldown and I didn't happen to notice it. Neutral air coming up from Bamia, doing a little bit of team damage on that one. Weapon toss. They both stay away from the down heavy and get the KO off of it.
They were just letting Saphir break it down crazy style. They said, you know what? Take the dance floor, King. It's all you. It's all you.
Show them what you got for us. Shake what your mama gave you.
That's right. Godly and Bamia, a little bit of wind in their sails right now. Bamia still hanging onto this first stock. Oh, the target swap. I love it. Doesn't want a hard commit. Just knows that stock is going to fall, and there it is.
Oh.
Everyone's at 2.
Bamia without a weapon, he's going to be looking for that next weapon spawn. His iframes are done. He's jumping around. Didn't catch a hit before he picked up his weapon, but Godly putting some pressure on his Saphir on the edge. The backside.
Oh my
the
gosh.
recovery in the
Oh
ground.
my gosh.
That is the one that is so heartbreaking.
Not against Godly, and Bamia's in sweat beads as well. Saphir, a
No
shark
way.
in the water. Even Delta wants a piece of the
No
action
way.
right now. Godly off the respawn. They're going to recovery that. That's insane.
Wow.
Man, telling you, bro.
He ends up losing his stock, so it ultimately doesn't matter. Bamia, despite being
If Godly lives, he's just got to play a perfect stock. Like, that's all he needs to do.
Really hanging on to this stock for a while. That second
Ooh, that's
signature.
Oh, that was... never mind. Oh.
From the Azoth player.
Whoa, Delta just had like a brain fart.
Bamia goes for the 3-piece, can't convert. Saphir
Beautiful.
trying to get a little bit of motion here.
Bamia doing a great job of weeding around both members.
No, that was fine. They gotta be careful though. Nice. Ooh, who are we insigging, bro? Get the Bamia, get the Bamia. Oh, help Bamia, help Bamia.
Not the KO move that they wanted it to be at that moment. Gets away from that ground pound.
Oh, that's not good.
Resets his jumps onto the main platform. D-Light into the recovery for the KO. Weapon toss goes wide. Saphir
There.
potentially
Oh,
this
yeah.
game wrapping up.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Saphir in sweat beads to get over to the wall, touch, reset his jumps, and get the KO all at the same time.
But
Backward shooting over the wall. He's burned his dodge.
Yeah.
Easy sidelight side
I was
air
gonna say
coming out
Bamia
from
hanging
Bamia.
on to stock so efficiently in that game really paid off, because even with Saphir getting that crazy reversal on the left side, it didn't matter, right? Like, it was just basically over from that point on. And Godly with the Wushang swap, maybe getting a little bit of momentum now on the side of blue. It looks like Delta and Saphir maybe a little bit shaken.
Onyx pick coming in huge as well, doing the most damage by far in the lobby. 642 coming out from him. 5 signatures coming out as well. Great work from Bamia. Again, he was the one kind of lagging behind a little bit in the previous games. Like, he was on last stock both game 1 and game 2 so early, and then that game, he's the most healthy. He's putting out the most damage. He's making the biggest impact in that entire game.
And looks like everyone is sticking to their guns going into this one. Onyx and Wushang, a little bit of momentum, like I said before. Maybe Thanos is starting to collect the Infinity Stones a little bit. Maybe he's just saying all that for a drop of blood. We'll never know.
Okay.
2, 1, brawl.
Game number 4, we're running it right back. The prospect of reverse 3-0 once again. This is for Godly and Bamia to stay in the bracket as well.
A little bit of a drop from the red team, but a solid bit of damage that they're putting in. 50 damage around, but I think things have pretty much equalized. Great job from the blue team on that, not getting stuck.
Oh my gosh.
In that combo for
Yo,
too
Godly.
long. Bamia starting this one off with the gauntlets.
Yeah, I like the step back from Bamia. Doesn't want to get too much team damage onto Godly. Oh, he picks up both. No conversion onto Delta. It's going to be a lot of damage, and Onyx picks up that first stock with the recovery. Oh, this is going to be another one.
Incredible work on the send down and then their retreat back to the main stage so that they continue that combo and actually turn it into a KO instead of just damage. Great work from the blue team in setting that one up. Definitely an unorthodox start to it.
Okay, Bamia starting to punish the Azoth. They get both.
A little bit of a disconnect between Bamia and Godly as Bamia started to move forward into the area where you would want really the red team to be in between you. But still got like 2 or 3 hits, maybe even 4 before that. Bamia, weapon toss is actually going to interrupt that, but there's the down air, gets the KO anyway right after that, setting up the edge guard and finishing things off.
Okay, blue team definitely ahead in terms of damage. Can Bamia convert a little bit more? Okay, Saphir tries to extend this one further. Oh, looking around for the spear, but just completely dropped it. Now he has no weapon in sight. Weapon toss forces potentially high recovery. Saphir able to touch the wall. Delta is following suit. Oh, and they split the difference. Oh my goodness.
7-10 split, sending to the top and sending to the bottom.
Are you watching this, bro?
Yeah. Or really, excuse me, the blue team to kind of bring this one back.
And for as much as we were singing the praises of Delta in game 1 and game 2, it really feels like, especially in the 1v1 isolation. Hang on a second.
Oh, they're cooking.
Attempting the ground pound. They were both really high in the air so they could get back. The down air could be the turnaround they need. Both members of the blue team are over here. There's the ground pound. They swap places.
Okay, Godly gets the recovery. Bamia's trying to cover the high angle right now. Watch these recoveries. We know what's going to happen when it's coming out of this Delta Azoth. Bamiya still gets punished regardless. Double chase dodge. I think
Nice
recovery was
weapon
going to happen
toss.
after. Yeah, but that was a great interruption.
Inlight coming out, but it's on your own team, and then Saphir picks
Godly
up the
can
neutral
lose
air
the
right
stock
after
here.
that. Delta ends up taking away Godly's stock, putting him on final. It's a winnable game, but the red team is so heavily damaged as Delta's chasing in the air, juggling Bamiya. Neutral air is going to look for the recovery. No, another nair right after. Both players on the blue team have gauntlets in their hands. Going to be looking for the recovery. There's one. D-Sig coming out. There's the down air. He didn't burn his dodge to do it. He slid off the stage with that backwards movement from the D-Sig. There's the recovery. One more, that's going to do it. He's disarmed. He has a soft platform. There's the weapon spawn. He can't grab it.
Dang.
Recovery, and
Oh my gosh.
Godly are keeping themselves alive, pushing it into a game 5 against what looked like a run over by Delta and Saphir.
Yeah, I mean, look, I was saying earlier, but I got interrupted because Bamiya and Godly were just putting in too much damage. It's like we were talking so much about how Delta's movement looked amazing in the first 2 games, right? But I really think the signature spam has been completely clocked now by both blue team members, right? Like they're spacing around it. They know when the follow-up sig is going to be coming through. Delta's just not really doing a ton of damage. He's still doing more than Saphir, at least in that last game, but they're not converting into a ton of stocks, especially when it comes down to high damage. You said earlier, the Azov, what is he going to do? Safe corner, try to go for some signatures safely in the corner, be able to reset some of the movement. It's just not giving them a lot of agency right now as we go into the final game of this elimination side set.
And before we saw them winning games at 440 damage apiece, now they're barely even making that much damage, if making that much damage, and they're losing these games. That's huge. No weapon toss that he can throw above to save it. Here comes the downer, double down.
Oh my.
The dodge is burned, but Bamiya's not able to capitalize off of it. He's not able to find a sidelight into the side air onto Saphir. Stock could be lost here shortly. Delta spawning in just in time to interrupt the D-light, which would have led into the recovery, or the neutral air, excuse me, for the KO off the top. Saphir and Sweat Beats. Does hit the downer. There's the neutral air. GCD sig to hit Bamiya behind him and disarm.
Yeah, but look at this. Delta's, really struggling to find an entryway to just get in, get a little bit of damage. He only got one signature in all of that scramble. The double D-light from Saphir gets punished on the way out.
He stops the KO, he gets the interrupt, and he gets the disarm from Godly onto Saphir, and the D-light recovery with the KO right after that. Here's the team combo, just barely dropping that down air. Bamiya wasn't quite far right enough.
But Godly is still healthy on first stock. Delta is certainly not healthy on last. Tries to go for the last one on that ground pound. Godly still picking it up. This is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
The weapon toss is going to save him there. Godly could have moved over and gotten the KO off of that if not for that weapon toss. Godly's still on first stock, by the way.
This is wild, dude.
He dodges the in-light, hits the D-light.
God mode activated.
Godly's insane.
It's God mode activated right now. He's still on first stock. Delta doesn't even want to try to reversal him because he's so afraid. Look at this.
D-Sig off the stage, back over onto the wall, barely dodges through that down air, gets the dodge back off the cooldown in time to get through that turnaround. There's the side sig, not enough to KO.
Oh, he dodges through. Oh, what a brave man. He's in deep red. He's still pressing on the gas, and he finally loses that first stock, but the nail has been thoroughly driven in the coffin right now. Bamiya potentially off the left side. The weapon toss doesn't find its mark. Blue team is so far ahead in this game, Sparky.
Bamiya had movement for days to get back, not even a worry. Here comes, oh no, it's a recovery. I thought it was going to be a neutral air. Sidelight there, side sig. Bamiya's going to miss his signature. And it's looking like this one's going to wrap up.
Oh my.
Because he knows it's over, and the narrative is
that is insane.
Godly and Bamiya through the
Onyx Shang now.
Qualify for top 4 over Delta and Saphir.
Oh my gosh. I mean, look, I was here last week for singles when Godly won the EU bracket as well, and I'm going to quote or paraphrase a little bit what he said on the interview. Something along the lines of, look, they must have forgot. They must have forgot who I am, right? Like, because sometimes when you see that God mode get activated, it is a sight to behold. Oh my gosh, he did. Look at the chart. Look at this. Look at how long. Look at that.
It's just a big wedge. It's just a massive wedge
because
he didn't lose his stock.
Until what, like 4 minutes into the game or something like that? Absolutely insane. Well deserved.
Oh,
from
so
Godly
it's
and Bamiya, who
so it's this match. Whoever wins this has to go fight Acno and Blaze.
Yeah.
4 solidified as we move along in this bracket. Of course, on the bottom side, we have Shira and Heartbleed, and we have Godly and Bamiya. And then on the top side of things, let me scoot all the way over on the bracket, we have Bokonko and Talati and Acno and Blaze.
Oh.
So Bokonko and Talati, man, I can't get over this run that they've had
Who
today.
the hell is they?
Guaranteed
that's
top
wild.
4, guaranteed top 3.
Pretty good players. Oh, so this is top 4. So they have to fight Acno and Blaze.
That built up
Yeah.
EU 2v2 of Acno and Blaze. We have an amazing top 4 coming up for you. But before we get into it, we're going to be going to a short break before we move on with the rest of the European 2v2 Summer Championship.
Who do you think's gonna win NA?
Might be Raiders. Nah. We're gonna win Summers, bro. You mean? Oh, I thought 9 people were watching the Brawlhalla stream.
I don't think Balloon Boy is winning with
He wins.
I'm here to win.
Bro, we got beat.
You're trash. Y'all are trash.
You're trash.
This season is crazy.
What? This is so confusing.
Are you kidding me? Whoa, guys.
Damn.
Fake, I looked up to you when I was a kid. You got you covered.
Wait, did you end up linking your account?
Yeah.
Introducing QuickBooks with Intuit
Was it easy?
Intelligence. Ask
Yeah.
questions to get instant answers and real-time
That ass?
insights that can grow
Yeah,
your
just do
business.
your PlayStation one, and then when you load up, it'll go into the account. Let me. Wow.
Seared peppers.
What all have I?
Chipotle heat balanced with a perfect touch of sweet. Chipotle honey chicken is
Yeah,
back
let
just
me.
in time for summer.
Let me load up the Brawlhalla.
Benefits shouldn't feel like a massive headache. Cards Optimizer from Intuit Credit Karma puts them in one place and lets you know which perks are expiring so you can use them before you lose them.
I think I already have.
Because you deserve to get the most out of your cards and fully indulge in every last benefit. Download the app to get started.
Wonder who Balloon was gonna be teaming with.
You may play hard.
Oh wait, I can figure this out. Hold on.
He's teaming with
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Exclusive perks like
I already told you.
and in-game items that carry
Fucking,
you to
I don't remember.
redeem your points for
So
rewards
clearly
that-
That's with a G.
Godly?
No, Guichabu.
Ew, no, no. There's no fucking way.
Pretty sure, I think.
No, that was for the community tournament.
No, that was they're literally like rank 1 right now.
Fuck no, bro. Fucking he better not be.
Her search
Not-
a team. Look up like Balloon or something. Oh, he's teaming with Rise.
Oh, thank God. Holy shit. I'd rather him team with Rise than fucking Gooey. If he teams with Gooey, they're not even getting a fucking top 8, bro. Gooey fucking sucks at this game, bro. Fucking Garbanzo can.
With experience, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck. I mean, experience in Balloon Boy could probably win.
Huh?
If Balloon teamed with an experience, they probably would win Summers. But
experience in Balloon Boy.
Yeah. But it is what it is. I'm
It's
just
probably gonna be
fucking.
Zen right away anyway.
I'm just so happy he's not playing with Gucci Boo. I'm pretty sure they didn't even top 8 in the community tourney.
They got second.
What? There's no way.
No, they are like third, something like that. They got third, I think.
Not even. They got
top
5th.
5.
Yeah, they're like, ugh. Fucking piece of garbage. Who's selling my pride and joy. Are you ready? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, is that it? I mean that. I don't think that. I might already have the avatar then. Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, where are we right now? He's still not ranked 1? Wait a minute.
That Sandstorm?
No.
I saw GD Sandstorm.
Yeah, he's ranked 1 top 8, ranked 1 top 32, ranked 1 gold, ranked 1
He's
silver,
ranked 150 right now?
bronze.
Dang. Damn, bro. It's just his name.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. Yeah, no one's ever gonna touch this. Ever. No one's ever gonna get that close, bro.
What, 28 wins? Yeah.
Yeah.
Marky Moo's like not even there yet, bro.
Yeah, he's not even close. And
Marky
he's not
Moo
even
has
close
to
to
win.
earnings. Like, Luna was the closest thing to him, and even
Marky Moo
then...
has to win 18 more tournaments, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Wait,
17.
20 plus, that's 29. Yeah, I have to win like 9. He has to win 20 more, bro, to beat him. He's not winning 20 more tournaments.
Yeah. Like, yeah. And don't even get me started on the earnings. He'll never get close to the earnings.
What
Fucking
power is Luna? 1,000? Oh, Boomy's not on there no more, bro. It's
And
sad.
even then, like, look at that. Even with 2v2s.
With Boomy, yeah.
Well, Boomy's not even up here anymore.
But with Boomy, he was getting it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, how many tourneys did Boomy win in 2s?
As much
Base-
as like 20 something.
Yeah, Boomy is not on PR anymore, which is weird.
20 something.
Shit. Yeah. But fucking... Like, bro was a 3-time TV2 champ and a 3-time 1v World champ, bro. He's literally up on, what is it? On Boomy in TV2, on BCXs. It's just that Boomy won 5 BCXs consistently back to back to back. But Sandstorm's won more BCXs, I guess.
Why do I hear Priya?
Shit, it's the
Are they
sign,
like
bro.
showing the new legend?
I guess. Okay, back to rank. Damn.
What, Fiona's Priya?
Wait, why is... Oh, they're both ranked 1. I was better. Wait, there's no rank 2?
They just showed Fiona.
What? That's cap.
Yeah, it's Priya.
Alright. That's cap. When was this updated? 6:15. What's the point? How the hell even? There, yeah, 240. Hey, we're up on Gobi by 2 PR points. Let's go.
Wait, where are we?
We're 240.
240? Where are we then? Oh, we're
Right
right
here.
there.
Yeah, on page 24.
Welcome back, everybody. And guess
Friendly
what? It's another
flowers.
block with another bald white guy. That's right, man. They brought me back into the studio. My name is Skip. With me, I am working with Duke. Duke, how are we feeling today?
I'm feeling good, and I'm glad you pointed
You ready,
out
bro?
what I've been thinking
Yeah.
for a while now,
It's Godly's,
which is that
yeah.
you shouldn't be
I'm pretty sure Godly's been ranked 1 in EU for like a couple years straight, has he not? He's never lost ranked 1.
20 gold medals. Nice.
Yeah, I don't think he's never
Look
never
at
lost ranked
2v2.
1.
I wonder
I think
if
he's
Blaze is up there
second.
still.
I'm sure there's like a more scientific.
Oh, he's
reason,
5th.
but that's neither here nor there. But we
God,
Look at the
bro.
23 gold medals, bro. Yeah, that's probably all in a row.
Yeah, they are.
I may be dumb.
but we are not
Literally, they've won all of their medals together, bro. That's so wholesome, bro. That'll be us soon, bro. You ready doing 23 tourneys back to back to back?
Ooh, I'm ready. Ooh, I'm ready to see this.
Oh, it's Acno and Blaze against Boko Noko and Tiliati. Pilati.
Yeah, the winner of this goes to Grands.
Oh shit.
So, yeah. Give me a second.
I tell people if, you know, the set starts on the character select screen, right?
Okay.
And if something's just so busted, why are you not using it to win the tournament, win the bracket, win more money? It just makes no sense. So if you're just going to sit there and complain, it's your fault and you're throwing.
It's like Flame
Damn.
says, everybody's got the same character select screen, but right now our characters are getting selected. We're getting into it. We got Bakonko and Talati. They're kind of the odd group.
I may be dumb. Alright, what is that shirt, bro? Fucking pigeon.
And now guaranteed top 3 finishes.
Who is this dude? I've never seen this dude ever.
And I'm really excited about Blaze and Acno. Obviously, longtime Brawlhalla fans know this team, but maybe not this comp because they got the super stances. We got the Ada, we got the Jala, both of them in that super defense, so they can go up to 5 defense.
Yeah, it's definitely very interesting. It's definitely one of my more the more exciting things I think about Brawlhalla in general is, you know, these super stances definitely change up the game quite a bit without making things too drastically different. But it looks like we are about to get started here, getting into our first game. Going to be going into that small Fortress of Wolves because they got tired of me complaining about Fortress of Lions, but it will not stop. The complaining will continue.
All right, let's see this.
Started.
Yep, and then on the other side, we got Bakonko and Talati. They're going in with the double Bryn. It's really funny to see them on the double Bryn specifically because Acno and Blaze were like...
Is that me or you?
...who made double Bryn a thing. Like, before Bakonko and Talati picked up the game, Blaze and Acno were winning with double Bryn.
I mean, it is, you know, time is a flat circle. We're always going to come back to the things that seem to work here. Or, you know, maybe it's just a good little nostalgic taste. But as we get situated here, the blue team's doing a pretty good job of kind of, you know, setting the pace in the early action here. Ooh, nice little pickup on that.
Yeah,
Just going to clean some pass. Yep, there we go. Well done.
Yep, another
No.
good pass here coming from Talati over to Bakonko.
Wait, why are they cooking?
That side air. And this is a really good spot for the blue team. They've kind of just taken control of the center stage and haven't really let red team build anything.
Double Bryn?
Team's still trying to figure out a way here. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of extra damage here on Talati.
I thought they messed up the UI, but no. They're
Also just kind of maintaining that center stage here. We're going to see Bakonko lose out the first stock here for blue team. Talati, man, just doing a great job staying alive here, getting some extra damage.
Yep, just holding things down, keeping that stock going. Comes back onto the stage, tries to break things up. Unfortunate, a little bit of damage onto Bakonko, but still red team is on the back foot.
Bakonko? Bakonko?
A little bit of team damage there. Always
What a goofy on name.
Doubles in general, especially when, you know, you have all this all this chaos happening at any point in time.
You have so many different options to potentially damage the opponent or your team.
I've never seen these guys ever in my Brawl career
You've seen
in
Bonoko,
Washington.
just not you just haven't seen
No,
Talati.
I've never seen these two, bro.
Never seen Bonoko?
No, they're like TR 20 and 30, bro. They've never gotten in the top 8 and they've never gotten in the top 32. I've never seen these guys.
No, Bonoko got on a top 8.
What? There's no way.
Yeah, like an older Brawlhalla, yeah.
Yeah, like 5-6 years ago, bro.
No, like 2.
Nah, there's no way.
But look at Acno and Blaze, though.
Such a hot lead for blue team. All of a sudden, they are in the midst of just getting absolutely
Bang, bang.
destroyed here as game 1 goes into red team's
Bang, chicky, bang, bang, motherfucker.
Sequence, not just for that team combo, but right before that, we saw Blaze trying to do that edge guard, and I was like a little sad when he dropped it. He didn't get the. I was still watching Blaze, and Acno just comes up, hits a side signature, and finishes off the stock. This is that play right here. See that side sig to finish off Bakonko, and then they go in for that 2v1, and it's clean practice 2v1 here.
Yep. I mean, if you're at this point in the bracket, you better know your 2v1 combos, because if you don't, then I don't know how you got here, man. Just straight raw neutral, apparently. But here we go. We're going right back into the same stage here. Blue team going to be trying to make some noise. A little bit of switch-ups here. Talati going to be hopping over to the Sidra.
Yep, Sidra's been seeing a lot of love. A lot of people have been liking the Cannon, and of course, Cannon and Sword, no strangers to the 2v2 scene. We'll see what Talati can do with it specifically, as right now, Acno trying to go for the vertical.
I think Sidra also has such a cool little, like, vibe
for her anyway. You know, the octopus arms coming up and stuff like that. Also, I'm a big fan of Cannon, so you know, I'm always gonna have a soft spot for it. But still, we'll see how this kind of changes things up here. I mean, you still got one of the Brins, you know, trying to establish something here. Okay, there we go. I mean, that was definitely like a Talati moment. Was gonna lose a stock there, but we had Bakonko coming in, kind of disrupting the offense that Red Team had going, and just shut it down and got a stock in their favor instead.
Yeah, I really felt like the Red Team was trying to take out Talati. They are gonna manage to clean things up. It is Akno still sitting on that first stock, but good on the Blue Team to come in there and at least force a KO off the Red Team, so they're not sitting both at 3 stocks.
Bakonko trying to maintain that stage control, but wasn't able to keep up the pressure well enough. Now Talati, everybody's kind of all over the place right there. Okay, there we go. Big pickup there. Gonna get some additional damage. Fall chases up with the... Wasn't able to get that stock, but still Talati doing a good job.
Blaze, no.
Being a demon here.
Olgrim.
They do get Akno's
No.
first stock out of the way, so they are going to even things up at least a little bit in terms of stocks.
I do like the way they played that power play. They were really hunting that KO onto Blaze. They recognized, you know what, Blaze survived really long in that last game. Might be worth it to just try to keep that pressure going. Akno gonna whiff. Hard punish, but Blaze with a cleanup.
Yep. Beautifully done. I thought we were going to see a disruption there for a little bit, try to keep Bakonko alive a little bit longer, but man, Red Team is really on point with their combos here. If they start eating, they're going to finish that play. That is for sure.
Got to make sure nothing stays on the plate, keeps it clean, so the people in the back got less to do. Right now, Akno with the Guardian Cancel side sig and the side air from behind is going to finish off his stock.
Man, that stage, man, that little slant right there can be such a problem if you're not careful, especially at those higher damage percentages here. As we can see right now, though, trying to get themselves established. Both the Blue Team off on the left side here, going to find a way to get Blaze, won't be able to get him. And there we go, man.
Dang, bro.
Basically, second verse, same as the first. I mean, the start was a little bit different, but we're in the same dang place.
Oh, they're going to do that one combo.
Two here with Red Team just being absolute monsters.
I mean, so experienced in the 2 space.
Ooh.
Nice little trip up there from Talati. Hits the downlight, steps back, picks up, it gets the side signature. But that's just to put Blaze onto his final stock alongside everyone else.
I mean, Wolves have Jackson. As you can see right there, they're going to clean up that final stock as they get
Can't really do nothing against that.
I mean, a little interesting here. I don't know if Blue Team's just kind of running out of stamina as we get towards the end of the bracket here. But I mean, the other side of it is that Blaze and Akno, like, they are just so tried and true in like the 2's environment for EU, and also just like, you know, when we have like a international and everybody kind of comes in and stuff like that, like they're good at what they do. And that's why we're seeing a 2-0 right now. It could potentially be a 3-0. They're playing solid the whole way through, except for that like first like 30 seconds in the game 1. It's been their show the entire time.
They've been in commanding fashion. They've been very controlled, really.
Yeah.
And it feels like every single time, like if you just skip to the midway point of any of their matches, it's them in the lead. Like they're just bringing things back. It is going to be on Bakonko and Talati to see what the adjustment is. How'd you feel about that, Sidra?
I like Citra, but I don't feel like it did anything to change anything. If anything, I felt like it got worse, because at least in game 1, and again, it could be contributed to Blaze and Akno kind of getting the engines going.
Or German?
But they had a stronger start. So, I mean, they're sticking with the Citra
What was
here,
Blaze
which
rocking?
I'm not going to hate, because, you know, sometimes you need to get a character warmed up. So, we'll see if that pays off here in this game 3, but it is
Wait, what was he rocking on Jala?
Defense.
Yeah,
Double defense or just one defense?
Double.
Here for game number 3.
Is more swords. Yeah. I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's kind of been the story of Sword for the entire history of Brawlhalla. So.
Ooh, Talati gets caught. Okay.
Well, Talati still in a bad spot, but still there. Bakonko gonna be able to not clean that up quite yet, but still just a great little punish. That team with stage control, though. Oh, God, the weapon toss was perfectly placed.
Yeah, just putting some pressure onto Bakonko, and Akno manages to follow up off of it with the neutral air. You see Talati go for that turn neutral air, but Akno still has enough movement. Oh, that's your teammate.
That's the other side of it right now. Is just, this Bodvar has actually been doing pretty stellar so far. And there we go, going to be able to get a stock. Oh, wait, no, that's for Red Team. 2 for Red Team. Oh, my God. I saw the hammer swing, and I was like, oh, cool, that's a stock gone. But unfortunately, it was them. There we go. That gets one on the board here. Going to be able to try and even things up, trying to find a way to get Blaze out of here. That punish will be on point, and we're going to get 2 stocks apiece to everybody here. Talati, the only one with a notable amount of damage, really.
Yeah, a little bit of some silliness coming out from the Red Team, though. Is I feel like they're feeling really comfortable with the signatures. We saw Akno like 4 down signatures just a moment ago, and Blaze was starting to throw out the sword down signatures. Like, I think they're feeling pretty confident
Ooh.
right now.
Yeah, I mean, the confidence is certainly.
Man, the swaps are just random as hell.
Goes on. Red team stays in control here. There we go. Okay, that was a nice little pickup. Unfortunately, Blaze ended up hitting his teammate, but honestly, not a bad thing because look, you just put Acno in a position to hit a dare one, and then maybe another dare coming up.
And no weapon for Acno, jumps into the cannonball. Good movement on the side of Blaze, still manages to get that wall touch, and Acno picks up a spear.
This is going to be a tough spot here. Blaze has been doing a really good job being in the 1v2 scenario, just kind of staying alive, staying elusive, but not like so passive where he's not going to swing if you put yourself in a position to get hit, you know? And as we can see right now, though, I'm holding on to that second stock. You don't, okay, there we go. Just get it out of the way, come back to stage. That way, Acno doesn't have to be by his lonesome because, man, it could turn into a bad situation quick. And they're going to be looking to either get Bakonko out of the way so they can focus on Talati or just get Talati out of the way in general and 2v1 the rest of this match.
Yo, but credit to the blue team. They are extending these stocks. Talati, the only one on that final stock. Bakonko going to now join, but Talati has to not fall right now.
Yeah, that was such a scary position to be in, too. That could have been set up for
Come
the
on.
stock and honestly could have just sealed the game. But
Blaze.
good job, Talati going to fall to their demise as we get
Alright,
into a
Acno and Blaze, don't drop these, bro.
Man,
Imagine.
it's like the song that never ends, man. It's just the same
Oh.
thing over and over.
No.
I wish I knew the song that never ends.
Boca de Coco, you got this.
I'm good. Still doable though for Bakonko. He's got a little.
Bakonko, Bakonko, come on, Bakonko.
Bodvar's not the worst character to have in this position.
Oh, there's one.
But it's Acno. Then GG.
Nope.
Alright.
Come on,
Looking
Bakonko.
strong this patch, bro.
Come on, Bakonko. Sir, Bakonko.
Went for the weapon toss, gravity cancel, downlight pickup, and sig.
This is your tournament stock. Bakonko, no!
I was gonna say he can afford more, but when you saw the stars come out, that's a stuff recovery, and that is curtains for Bakonko. They're gonna go down to the elimination side.
Oh.
Talati.
Yeah,
Thought they were out.
right on top of the head. And
No.
honestly, like, if they started
Okay,
with
so
two
whoever
big
wins
players
against
in this run,
Godly,
I think they would have been in a pretty good
I
spot
think
because
Godly
they
and
definitely looked a lot stronger
Bamia are
as
gonna
they
beat
progressed.
the
Bodvar
other
just,
team.
slots in pretty well
Yeah.
anyway. And it felt like their synergies were definitely a lot better.
I think it's Saphir and Delta, right?
No, they got knocked out.
Oh.
It's the heartbeat guy.
Oh. Heartbeat.
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 Yeah, like they're just such a household 2v2 name, and it's so fun to see them back together again, especially in this weird summer championship where a lot of people are mixing up their teammates. But still, huge props to Acno and Blaze. They're now in the grand finals, and we're gonna find out who's gonna play against them.
Yep. We'll be coming up on what's the next match?
Shira and Heartbleed versus Godly and Bamia.
Ugh, it's gonna be an interesting one. I'm very excited to see how this one works out. I mean, anytime Godly's on the screen, I'm happy, man. That's my goat. Just an absolute chill dude. What was it when we were doing some of the interviews last week? He was in the Discord. He was the first one in the Discord, last one to be interviewed, and we all made jokes about it. He goes, "What can you do, man? Like, it is what it is." And I'm like, this is a good mentality.
Yeah, he's a very chill guy. One thing that I think
Wait,
bodes well
correct me if I'm wrong. Did Money Holla and Balloon Boy win Winter's 2026 2v2? They won, right? And then they won Springs, right?
No.
Oh. Wait, what? Who won Springs?
No, so they managed to do well against
Rings of 20, what? Six?
This year. Yeah.
Or this year?
I'm
It
pretty.
was, here, I'll literally figure this out right now.
I'm pretty sure they won.
No. It was Zen Hideaway.
Ah.
And
And
then
then they
was
won.
Rising Soul, and then Balloon Boy Money got third.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
But then they had mid-season, and that's when Balloon Boy won with Money.
Huh?
Yeah, no, they.
I don't say words that I
Huh?
don't know the definition of.
Oh, perfect.
Osteoporosis.
Okay, what's the
What?
That's the one where your bones hurt or whatever.
Drinking
It's
the bone
cold,
juice.
bruh.
Ow, ooh, my bones. But yeah, we got Godly and Bama gonna be coming up here.
I've got
looks like we got the Legends
houses now.
Yeah,
His
no,
daddy blade got
they
me
won.
some.
They won Winters, and that was.
But you know what? This is also one of those things.
Oh.
Like Godly and Bamia, they're also very tenured, especially Godly. Very, very talented player. He knows what it takes to go the distance.
The douche.
His bracket stamina.
So 97th in Winters, 97th in Springs. All right.
Multiple times. He is, of course, a.
Oh, I found a
That's-
teammate for our crew battles.
Alongside Bamia.
Who do you think?
I believe earlier he was
You
on
got-
the Rick Grimes, aka the Barasa.
It's going to be LGN.
Pancake, not
No, Wambu, the one who was shit talking.
Wambu? Alright.
Oh no, that's
Yeah, no thank you.
That's his last name.
No, it's Kazuya Mishima. I forget the son's name. I always think about Kazuya because, like, you know.
Jin.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Jin. Because I always think Kazuya Mishima. Like, I've said it a lot in my time. I've got plenty of reasons too. But anyway, we are here on the Forges of Lions because why would we go anywhere else? And as we can see right now, my goodness, Red Team making a statement.
Yep, solid start for them. It was, in fact, Godly to get the first KO. Left side, Bamia was in a little bit of a dangerous spot, but you saw Godly up top and managed to hit a side air and make sure things are still looking good.
Bro, the UI's jacked up. Who the hell? Why is Heartbleed on Tesco when I
Alright,
shows him
the hell? And the colors are messed up. What the fucky?
It's like Godly's with Heartbleed. And Heartbleed's with Bamia, bro.
Yeah, what the hell? Fire production, bro, honestly. Please just fire production.
Because even Shira is like, you know, in the orange, so not like.
Yeah, no, Heartbleed, they're not winning this, I don't think.
You see right there, yep, getting some pretty good damage on the Heartbleed here.
Yeah.
Yo, Shira. Oh, Shira.
Yo, wait, hold on.
Oh, you dropped it. Oh, wait, never mind, Heartbleed. Oh, and all of a sudden, we're getting we're getting stocks flying all over the place here. Shira on their last stock, and they.
Oh, that DI saved him so bad, bro.
Tries to get into the mix a little bit. Tries to play disruptor.
Ooh, come on, Heartbleed. Heartbleed, come on. There, bam, there.
They need to take out Bamia right here, right now, and then they could have a chance for the 2v1. But Bamia, the evasive movement.
Yeah. Oh no, Heartbleed, no.
Gets taken out.
He just sat there unarmed, just like, hey man, I got a left hook for you. Popped him. There we go. That could be not the stock, but I mean, you may as well just kind of. I'm not saying you should just drop it because you should definitely, you know, try your best, but it's not looking too good for the blue team here.
Yeah, most damaged person, and that'll do it. The side air to finish it off. I do like that team combo. I don't know if we're going to get a replay of it. Just because in that position, we saw the cannon player Bamia back up and then do like a side light and Godly turn around downlighted. That's one of those like not always common options in that routing, and I just really appreciated that.
Oh yeah, I love it when people do a little bit of freestyling here. Because, you know, there's just so many different setups you can go for with some cool doubles combos. And I mean, if you got the chance to flex a little bit, definitely go for it. However, despite that being an L for blue team, they didn't do too bad after like the initial like, hey, we're gonna lose 3 stocks right away.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And again, it's probably one of those little kicks in the butt, and there's kind of like, whoa, hey man, we are losing hard, and we're gonna, you know, battle our way back because there was only 2 stocks left on for red team, so. Let's try and clean things up here a little bit. Let's not get caught out off stage too often, Heartbleed, and then we'll be just fine.
Yeah, I mean, credit to the blue team. Shira did have the highest damage dealt and damage taken. He also had the best live tech accuracy and most live techs thrown out. So Shira was definitely trying to make that one work as best as he could. Just didn't quite pan out.
I mean, there was that one time they were carrying Bamia basically to the edge and just dropped the combo. I mean, it could have just been a misclick or just, you know, not being quite on top of the timing. But still, like, if they finished that out, this could have been an entirely different set right now. Right now, Shira battling their way through. Second one going to be able to take out that first stock here. However, everybody's in that deep red, so we could be losing stocks across the board here. Relatively soon. Godly, what are you doing, man?
Wanted to guarantee it. Went down there with the ground pound, and Heartbleed just going to punish him for it. Manages to avoid and hit that ground pound, and Heartbleed still sitting on the stock.
You might be able to get away with that against, you know, other players earlier in the bracket, but like, it's not just served up to you on a silver platter. You still got to go get there. Oh, getting 2 in the process.
Oh,
and
perfect, yeah.
The board at 2 stocks apiece.
Oh.
There from Shira, trying to keep this red team on that corner. Nice down sig. Don't think Shira got that final recovery there. Could have been a KO had he connected.
I mean, maybe, but like that was still like a nice little setup. But either way, look at these stocks, man. There's just punishes all over the place. You're gonna take a stock, well, I'm getting one right back from you for the homie. Here we go right now. Okay, 1 pogo, Heartbleed. Laying on that edge. You got to get back on stage. We know what's happened to you before already. Bamia getting the dare themselves. Oh, wait. Oh, happy birthday. Godly falls out, though.
I like the immediate target swap. They decide to go for the vertical onto Godly. They know they got some good damage onto Banya, and Godly is on that final stock, so they want to take him out a little faster. Down here connects, but Heartbleed gonna be saved a little bit by Banya there.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, you still took a lot of damage. If you were just a little bit higher, that would have been the stock for sure. And there we go. We got a 2v1 scenario here. What was a pretty decent spot is now just absolutely, I mean, I'm not going to say unrecoverable, but I'm going to say unrecoverable.
Yeah, this is definitely a very tough spot for Heartbleed to be in. Not even sure if he can get kind of a lucky steal out here. Bammy definitely trying to play the offstage. Godly just kind of watching there, but if Heartbleed gets a stock off of Godly, I think things are going to look okay for the blue team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Godly's definitely got to play second fiddle here. Let Bamya do his thing. But you also got to help him, dude. And there we go. These are playing basketball right now. There we go. Okay. That just clean it up. Oh, wall touch? All right. You guys just going to let him survive playing with your food? Ill-advised.
They want to show off a team combo, but a recovery almost takes out Heartbleed. He is incredibly damaged, and yeah, another recovery will do it.
Yeah, if you're dropping your team combos, if you're dropping the sauce, you may as well just clean up and just get it out of the way, go on to the next game. But potential 2-3-0s in a row for us, Duke. It all kind of depends if blue team can kind of get it together.
They're going to have to make some serious adjustments here. I don't believe I've seen them swap characters throughout the sets I've seen of them today. So it's really going to have to come down to gameplay adjustments and maybe even map changes, like you've been pointing out. Like, a lot of people like to go to the Fortress of Wolves now. Maybe it's time to bring in some more platforms, or just like maybe a wider map, something to change up this this lead that the Godly Bammy team's got.
Maybe. It would be cool if we just didn't play on the same map, you know, a million, billion, jillion times, because I complain about that a lot. Let me tell you, it is not just this game this happens in. It happens in a lot of games. It's like, oh, why can't we figure out what's going on? It's like, well, you keep going to the same stage, letting them do the same thing over and over again. Doesn't matter how you adapt. If your adaptions aren't working, try a new stage. So hopefully that's what we see here. Maybe I am just dumb. We'll see. But so far, it's going to be the same characters. All right, we're sticking with it. All right. Just taking our time to just kind of discuss what we need to do, maybe some changes we need to make. I swear to God, if I see Fortress of Lions,
they said button check, though.
Yeah,
they said it's a button check. It could just be button check on the map.
No, we're going to go here anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we're going to go here anyway. I'm just going to say 3-0 at this point.
Yeah, you're going to be so excited when we get to South America, though, because South America likes weird maps.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love watching South America. They're a bunch of lunatics anyway, but in a good way. Like, I say that with a lot of compassion.
Yeah, lunatics, parentheses, lovingly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Non-derogatory. Duke, derogatory. But no, it's been a pretty good day so far. Lots of great action so far. I mean, we're going to be wrapping up EU here in however many sets. After this, I think we got at least like 4 more or something like that. But I'm not doing the math because I don't like counting. I did enough of that when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
I don't count anymore. That's why I'm 30-something. Yeah, I'm 30-something for sure.
I was wondering why you were tipping 50% last night. I was like, that's crazy.
Well, you know, I can't count, but also I like to, you know, make sure.
But also you're generous.
But also, yeah, the people who are handling my food, you know, I want them to be able to, like, hey, that guy was cool, and now I feel bad for spitting in his soup because he was loud.
All right, but it looks like we're going to get into it. Like we said, no character swaps. I believe they are, in fact, going back to the Fortress of Wolves. So here we are, game number 3. It is all on Shira and Heartbleed to see if they can make the adjustment.
It's a 3-0. It's just going to be a 3-0. I would love to be wrong, but, I mean, you know, that doesn't happen very often. Very, you know, once in a blue moon type deal.
Yeah, dude, check his call sheet.
Oh, wait, it's blue. It's a blue moon in the background. I might be in trouble, actually. As you can see right now, red team doing a pretty solid job here, beating up Heartbleed. You know, some things never change.
Okay, good team combo. Nice recovery. That's actually some really solid damage. It kind of evens out. Oh, Heartbleed hitting the teammate a little bit. He is going to be the first one to fall there. Jumps into the end sig from Bamya.
Okay. Oh, hey, that's your teammate, but that's fine. Sometimes you got to get a little crazy and your teammate gets caught up in the crossfire. Well, Heartbleed already down that second stock. Shira very close behind.
Yeah, both of them, sorry, excuse me. Shira, very damaged, is going to fall on that left side.
There we go, one pogo. Oh,
Heartbleed.
My God, Godly. Oh, you're going down too. No, Heartbleed. Oh, no, shit. Listen, I said 3-0, but not like this.
A good game, bro.
He is so kind and gentle, the child that him to try to save Heartbleed and just falls for it. He's gonna come inside, say at least they won't get 6-stocked, but oh no, Shira.
Oh God, oh no! Dude, he almost took care of it all by himself, man. Just hitting these snares non-stop. It's like, now you go down, now you go down. Oh my God, dude, what a mess this game is already. It's like, stop picking on my friend, and then you both end up in the trash can. Ugh. Let's see if we can turn this around. My goodness, Shira. I mean, that's the thing, too, is like when you already have your back against the wall here in this type of set, having that happen to you can really damage the mental. Doesn't matter, like, how well you might be playing. That is just detrimental.
Yeah, I mean, this is such a tough spot. Like, even inside of the game itself, nice. The Ensig with the bounce will KO. But including the set, man, like, they're so far behind. They're still playing it out. They're still trying to get this KO. They know Bamia is in the red. The neutral light not going to quite do it.
Mm-hmm. They are certainly working for it. Could turn around quite quick. Now, if you gotta get this 2v1. You can't allow Bamia to get back to stage. Oh no! Hey, you know what? It was a hell of a battle back. I'll say that, man. They did a pretty damn good job. There we go. That's one. Yeah. And then Shira still has one to clean up here for this 3-0. Oh God. Sorry, man.
Spot dodges right in the Ensig. It is also really unfortunate that final team combo. They got Godly with the neutral air, but because they did 2 neutral airs,
they got fourth, so
DI, and that's why he was able to get out of that combo. They weren't ready for it. But here's that, just like the power play of Bamia, just
I wouldn't be mad at that.
2 people solo dolo.
Oh yep.
Would you be mad at that?
You know, just playing support, just saying, hey man, if you come up here,
Yeah,
there's
fourth
one
place.
pain and suffering.
Not bad,
You either take 1 pain and suffering, or you take 2. What do you want? Man, what a combo that was, though.
Yeah.
It was all their fault, too. It was all blue team's fault. They didn't have to do all that.
Man, no good deed goes unpunished. You know, like you can't go out there and save your teammate because you're gonna get punished for it. That's why you should take out your teammate every time.
They did less damage, too. Oh, when you do less damage than the guys you beat, you just know you got caught out, man. Oh, God.
Lee.
God Lee, for sure. And Bamia.
And Bamia.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. So that's going to be 2 3-0s, and honestly, some really strong performances here. I think we are absolutely in store for a fantastic Winners Finals, and it's going to be one to watch.
Well, we've already had our Winners Finals. That was
yeah, Grams later or whatever.
Okay, yeah. I agree. Grams is going to be big. We still have to find out who's going to be fighting against Blaze and Acno in the Grand Finals. We've got Bakonko and Talati and Godly and Bamia, who we just saw. But all of that is to say that we are going to probably take a short little break. I'm waiting for that thingy down there to say so. It usually tells us. There you go. See, after the break, we'll be getting that elimination finals with Godly Bamia versus Bakonko and Talati. Stick around.
Yo, I'm bringing the energy, I got the remedy, yo. This is my destiny, up in the club, got me losing my memory. Never see me put myself in jeopardy. I come up from nothing, I bum up.
When the sun comes up and the lights
The king may be going to Philadelphia, but we are going to figure out who our champion is in Europe in our next 4 sets or so. My name is Skiff. With me is Duke. Duke, how were those first 2 sets, huh?
They were incredibly fast sets, considering like literally every other set of, I'm pretty sure today, has not been 3-0s, and then we go into the top 4 and suddenly 3-0 City. We got Blazing Acno 3-0ing Bakonko and Talati, and then Godly Bamia 3-0'd Shira and Heartbleed, and now we got to see Godly Bamia versus Bakonko Talati.
Yeah, we got some pretty good sets coming up here. We got some people who probably got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, and they probably playing a little angry here. And you know, I don't blame them, and they should be playing pretty aggressively. We're going to see how all that shapes up here as we get into our next set, which I believe is what again? I'm sorry.
It's Talati and Bakonko and Godly and Bamia.
Ooh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be interesting. I'm really excited to see how this is going to work out. Obviously, we're not seeing the double Bryn to get started here, so that's pretty good. Not that it is bad necessarily, because that was their best game last time, but yeah, we'll see how this works out. I mean, I will definitely say for sure that Godly and Bamia are playing like literal demons.
Yeah.
If you watch the last game from last set, my goodness, man. Heartbleed just giving everything, man. Just giving
gotta be
everything
scared
to 'em.
of being off stage against a team like Godly and Bamia. The big question mark for me right now, Bakonko Talati obviously coming in here very underseeded compared to how they are performing, but the bigger question mark for me is what are the characters they're going to play? Like you said, they had the double Bryn, and then we saw the Sidra come out, and then we saw the Bodvar come out, and now it looks like we're seeing a Bodvar come out in the form of an Akuma on the side of Talati.
Bodvar, you mean Val?
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what you said.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I'll let it go.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what
I will remember what you said to me back on the other side. Anyway, we're going to Fortress of Wolves, because of course we are. You're going to hear every time we go to the stage, because I will not stop complaining. But yeah, we're going to see how things kind of shape up here. Obviously, Godly and Bamia coming off a pretty hot set. Got to be feeling pretty good. Going to be going against Bakonko and Talati. We're going to see how things start to shape up. Obviously, kind of feeling each other out here a little bit, seeing, you know, what habits we've got, what game plans are trying to be developed, and then we'll go from there. Bamia just shooting at nothing.
Yeah, tried to go for a little bit of an offstage engagement. All right, wrapped up both red team members. Only one gets caught by the NSIG. Bamia starting to take a little bit too much damage here. It is Talati who's actually the healthiest right now. Is a nice side sig launches Godly to the right side.
That was really well set up there. Nice, yep, once again. And that's going to be a second one. All right, listen, it's like, hey, your engines may be all revved up, but I mean, this is a different gear that you got to be racing in. Blue team off to a hot start, getting 2 stocks back to back.
Yeah, but they also had a really explosive start in their set against Blaze and Acno. We saw Blaze and Acno manage to slow things down and take things back. We'll see if the blue team can manage to keep this momentum going as Bamia just a wake up gravity cancel side signature sends Bakonko flying.
Okay, there we go. The ground pound going to be able to keep them alive there. Godly certainly was looking for it. They get 1. Getting 2 maybe? Out there trying and just wasn't able. I mean, finally they do, but not without taking a couple of hits in the process.
Yeah, I'm looking at Godly's health right now. He's getting closer and closer to that KO percent. Looking like might be time for a setup for the blue team to go for a SIG, and yeah, that end SIG from Talati gonna put Godly to his final stock.
Now, okay, Bamia barely living. That high defense coming in clutch there, just extending that stock a little bit longer here, but remaining unarmed as Godly kind of gets punished himself. Looking for the punish on to Bamia, trying to get this last stock out here, but Konko a little late on the trigger there, is not able to get that stock out of the way.
All right, Bamia holding down center stage as best as he can. Godly with the pogos. Talati's starting to be in trouble as Bakonko gonna have to make that rotate over to help him out.
I know Godly didn't get that second pogo after getting back onto the stage, but just kind of recognizing the danger. Oh, what a setup! But recognizing the danger there, getting back on the stage, resetting the resources, and threading the needle to attempt to keep that pressure going on, but still finding a way to get 2 stocks for themselves and pull the lead back into their favor.
All right. Stocks all evened up. Godly playing the 1v2, swinging on both blue team members.
I mean, that just sounds like Godly fashion, man. He'll swing on anybody. It doesn't matter who it is.
Simultaneously respectful and disrespectful.
Yes.
Okay, gets caught. Neutral sig. Bamia in a little bit of trouble here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if someone's going to be taking a lot of damage, I mean, having it be the Onyx is really not that bad of a deal. But certainly you don't just want to let it happen.
Charged up. Nice pogo to interrupt.
Okay, Bamia gonna live a little bit longer here. Godly gonna survive just a little bit longer himself. And there goes Bamia, now a 1v2 scenario for Godly. Can he find a way to get, at least Bakonko out of the way, force a 1v1 scenario? Ugh.
Not gonna KO. Bakonko and Talati trying to go for some weapon denial here. You saw them both throw to the sides.
The movement's clean right now. The punish, though, will clean it up, and blue team will take game 1. Honestly, really crisp movement there from Godly to try and stay alive, but honestly, blue team, they kind of recognized the situation they were in. They started off really hot. They said, oh, we're getting our break speed off all of a sudden, so we're just gonna reset here, get that game into our, into our back pocket. Gotta go there.
Gotta keep it in the pocket. Really solid play on the blue team in the sense that, like, they kind of hit these moments where they're like, okay, time to just set up for Bakonko sig. And so you'll see, like, they'll be swinging, and then suddenly it's like, okay, Bakonko, time to start throwing out some spear signatures, and that manages to keep that lead for them.
Google, throw out spear signatures. Bakonko, that's the new search engine. Actually, that sounds like a search engine that would have came out in like the early 2000s to try and like rival Google and stuff like that.
Maybe it did.
Maybe it did.
We don't know where he originated his name from.
Yeah, maybe he is just maybe he is AI. Yeah. He's learning. Right now, he's learning how to take a bunch of hits. That's what's going on here.
AI's got to learn all parts of it. All right.
Yeah, I mean you do, because I mean that's how you get better in general. But oh man, red team. I feel like Bamia probably could have, got an additional hit on there in the combo, and I think they both kind of like, hey, I'll let you do it, and then neither of them just kind of followed up. But it is what it is. Godly, what are you doing? Took out his teammate.
Yeah, he was trying to get a hit onto Bakonko there. He was aggressing forward, didn't quite work out. There's the end sig once again. Like once they start seeing some red, they're like, all right, how do we set up into a Bakonko